Test, test. Welcome, folks, to Saturday Night Football. It's the playoff edition. Bulldog football, 9-0, coming in. First round of the playoffs. We are excited. We're expecting a huge crowd. Dan Waldinger here on the mic. We've got Chad Collins doing our play-by-play. The dynamic duo, I feel. We're here. We're going to talk some pregame tonight. A little different than normal, Chad. A little different. I tell you what, I'm excited. I've never been more excited for playoff football. It's been a while since Mahomet's been in the playoffs. Chad, let's talk a little bit about the game. I'm gonna talk about Jacksonville just to start us off. Jacksonville comes out. They're in the Central State 8 Conference. They come in at 5-4, which on paper seems like, okay, 5-4, maybe we can handle them. Chad, 5-4 in the Central State 8 is no joke. We're talking about Rochester. We're talking about Springfield. Lanphier, we're talking about Sacred Heart Griffin. They've got some quality losses, real quality losses. Anyway, they come in at 5-4. Jacksonville takes a trip over from the west. They come in. Of course, Bulldogs are 9-0. They're undefeated.
Can you say that again just for fun?
Yeah, they're undefeated. 9-0, Apollo Conference champions. Come in undefeated. First time since 2004, Chad.
I got an interesting – can I just interject something real
Please
quick?
do.
We got a little bit of time.
Please do, because I'm so excited I can't even breathe right now.
Last time we went undefeated was 2004.
Yes, sir.
Did you know that our offensive coordinator, Mike Berner, was on that team?
You know what? After last week, somebody alerted me to that. That's pretty special.
It is.
That's pretty neat.
He's tasting that for the second time in his career.
Yeah, from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And it also means he's getting old, I guess.
Well, not as old as us.
But we've got 21 minutes till tip, but we want to take some time this week just to kind of preview because there's a lot going on in playoff football. We're in the 5A playoffs. There's been a lot of action today. We'll bring you up to speed on some of the scores. But really what matters is tonight, right? Playoff, it's one and done. We need to win and move on. That's how it works. There's 32 teams in our 5A bracket. We are a third seed. We're ranked third in our bracket. We're playing a 14 seed tonight, Chad. What they do is basically they divide the bracket into a north and south at the 5A level. We are in the southern bracket. Big picture-wise, we need to win tonight to move on. If you lose, you're done. If we win, we'll play the winner of Triad out of Troy, Illinois. They are ranked 7th in our bracket. They're playing Hillcrest up north. It's I believe it's a southern suburb of Chicago, and they are the 10th seed. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? They're playing right now. Last I knew, Chad, Hillcrest was up 13-7 or 13-6 at half.
Close game.
What does it mean for Bulldog fans? It means the way the playoffs work, assuming we win tonight, and that's a big assuming. We got a lot of stuff to talk about still about tonight. If we win, we'll host if Triad, the lower seed, wins.
Yeah.
Now, if the higher set Hillcrest wins, we got to go up to Hillcrest.
Because Hillcrest is a what seed?
They're a 10 seed.
10.
So you can't host two in a row.
Two in a
basically.
row if you're the high. Yeah.
Right. So that's where we're at. But tonight we got to win. Chad, why don't you tell us about Jacksonville? What do you know about Jacksonville coming in here?
Well, yeah, we've spent a lot of time on film this week, probably more than we have for any game. What I can say right out of the gate is that Jacksonville, despite their record, despite their 14 seed, this is not a team to overlook. They can hit you on the offensive side from about 5 or 6 different directions. We're going to talk a little bit about that. It's only 20 minutes till we have kickoff. expect to see a whole lot of number 2, Elijah Owens. He is, Dan, believe this or not, he's their leading rusher coming in here. He's got 724 yards. Right behind him, number 8, Cameron Mitchell. He's their power back. We're going to talk about him a little bit. And then they also have Phillip Johnson, who's their speed back, number 1, in the backfield. In terms of what to look for, Elijah Owens is a threat 7 ways from Sunday. What he's best at is selling the option. He can run a straight option, run pass option. He can keep the ball. He can make you miss in a lot of different ways. And it's not just that he can run the option. He's no slouch when he can throw the ball.
He's a threat.
He's a big-time threat.
He's a dual threat.
He is. He comes in with about, call it roughly 1,500 yards for the season. He averages 165 per game.
He's a real deal.
He's a real deal. And what makes him a threat, again, is that he can hit you with a pass, and he can run that option. And what you'll notice is when that offensive line collapses, he doesn't stay there long. He goes through his progression. If it isn't there, he's tucking and going, and he can make you miss east and west in a hurry.
Yeah, he could be a problem. And, Chad, I did a little research myself, and the kid's been getting a lot of interest at some major college levels, and he's only a junior. So he's the real deal, like you said. But talk about what other threats do they have that we got to worry about?
Yeah, okay, when you talk about receivers, so they run a lot of different formations. They like to run a trip kind of with an offset slot back in a trip and a single to a side, single. Normally they'll run Phillip Johnson in that back position. And because he's back there, you go to look for that run and that option. That opens it up for number 7, I'm going to butcher this, but I think it's Salther.
Yep.
And number 11, Jarrett Belford.
He's a problem.
He's a problem. He's their deep threat. I don't know who's going to guard him tonight for Mahomet. I'll be anxious to see who that's going to be. There's a lot of different, obviously, options. We have some great cornerbacks.
Sure.
But if he lines up in the single side, it's look to expect a man type of thing, and he's got some wheels and some great hands.
Sure.
So now they've got some weaknesses. We talk a lot about their strengths, right?
Yep.
They've got some weaknesses. Some of those are they'll tell you what they're doing. And I'm no coach, but if you just watch the tape, you kind of look.
Predictable.
When I was in football, if you're if you're a tailback,
right.
What's coach say? Watch where the pressure is, or watch where the weight is on their head. If it's on their heels, they're not going to run.
They got some tells.
If it's on
maybe.
the toe, they've got some things that'll really tip you off.
I like it.
They've got some good pass blockers on the left side. They're all good pass blockers, but there's some weaknesses on the right. I'm just theorizing here. I didn't see it, if there's any correlation.
Right.
They run that trips a lot to the right. So,
okay.
And when they do, look for Phillip Johnson, their speed back.
Number 1, yeah.
Number 1.
He's a senior.
He doesn't always line up to that strong side.
They like to mix it up, don't they?
They'll mix it up, and what that does is if it's a pass play, it's going to open up that weak side line, in my opinion. So there's a lot going on there. Dan, I'll let you talk a little bit about, obviously, we've got 15 minutes to talk about the defense, and then we'll come back to some kind of stats and how they stack up.
Before I get into defense, I just want to say, we talk about this stuff, Chad, and isn't it amazing how complex the offenses are at the high school level now? It's wild. We've watched a lot of film, not only on other teams, but Mahomet. We are so complex. Give it credit to Berner and Atkins and our kids. It's like another class at school, the playbook. I mean, it is so complex. It's like college-style football. And what we have here, what you just explained, Jacksonville is very similar. They're very complex. They like to line up in a lot of formations. They got tons of receivers. They go 5 receivers. They go trips. They do all these things. It's amazing to me how complex it is at the high school level.
It's like almost these days, it's almost like watching a pro football. You don't know what formation they're going to come out with.
It is. It's amazing. I love it. I love that our kids can handle that. It's a real credit to them because, man, they've got studies and everything else, and they learn these things, they study them, and they come out and they're prepared. But let's talk a little bit about the defense let's talk about both teams. We've talked a lot about Jacksonville. Let's talk about Mahomet.
Oh.
Mahomet coming in 9-0, baby. Our Bulldogs 9-0. This is the first time we've had this kind of buzz in town. I heard earlier today, I was talking to Matt Hensley, which, by the way, Bulldog fans, you're in for a treat tonight. There's a bunch of dads that got together this morning, Chad, in the pre-dawn hours, and they've got a treat for Bulldog TV and for our players. We've got some checkerboard end zones.
That is slick.
And they are sweet. Wait till you see it on Bulldog TV. You'll see it later. But there's a bunch of dads that came out here early morning. They put some time in with Matt Hensley and his crew, and it's pretty cool. But I'm getting sidetracked. I hope we're in that end zone a lot. Our defense, they've been great all season long. I think the key for our defense against this dual threat quarterback, we've got to contain the quarterback, Elijah Owens. He's going to dictate their offense. We got to contain him. If he gets by one sack from Golden or Petro or whoever's coming up for us, our DBs have got to cover longer than they've covered all year long because he scrambles and makes time. A lot of his completions are broken plays.
Yep.
So
and here's the other thing we've noticed about him.
Yep.
When we talked about that option, he doesn't just run that option at the line of scrimmage. He'll stretch it out downfield.
Very smart.
And pitch it out to either number 1 or number 8 downfield. So the assignments are absolutely crucial this week.
Critical. Everybody's got to do their job. We've got to maintain our role because Owens, the quarterback, he's a 4.0 plus student. I looked at him. He's not a silly quarterback. He's going to make great decisions, and he's athletic, and he's going to try to find your weakness. So, like you said, Chad, we've got to stay disciplined on defense, which we've done all year long. It's nothing different. Offensively, I like where we're at against their defense. Their defense gives up quite a bit of points.
Yeah,
I'll say that. Against great opponents, okay? Let's give them credit. They're playing Central State 8 opponents. The Rochesters, the Sacred Heart Griffiths, power teams, but they give up points. I like that in this game. Weather's good tonight. No rain. Field conditions are good. Little wet from all this rain we've had, but we're at 7-mile-per-hour wind. We've got 55 Fahrenheit.
What is it in Celsius?
Let me ask my European friends. Hold on one second.
It's not linear. I'll let you know that.
Oh, well, you're asking too much already. I'm just so excited for this game. I'm so excited.
Just look down here. When is the last time you saw this many people come to a game? It's been crowded all week, all year, but not like this.
15 years, right? 15 years. Matt Hensley, the athletic director, I asked him earlier. He said he expects anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 people tonight. They sold almost 1,000 pre-sales. This is Bulldog playoff football, baby. The town's out.
Town is out.
We're showing out.
Let's talk a little bit about some stats. I know you've got some.
Before we do that,
Yes.
Let's take a quick break because we've got about 10 minutes left. Let's take a quick break. Let's show off our sponsors. We'll be right back. We're going to talk some stats.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
Welcome back to Frank Dutton Field. We've got about 7.5 minutes till kickoff. Dan, we just saw an update. I don't want us to get it too far ahead. There's a big night, but why don't you?
We got a lot of football, but the excitement is in the air. And late breaking news: Ryan has our scoreboard up, and Troy, who is the 7 seed, has beaten Country Club Hills Hillcrest 20-19. Now, what does that mean? That means if we can win tonight, Chad, we host again next weekend.
Oh, boy.
So a little bit more. I'm sure that the players don't know that, but
I'm
sure as heck excited about that.
I'm sure the message is focus on this. Forget
Absolutely,
about next weekend.
as well it should be. But for our Bulldog viewers at home, that's great news. That means we're not going on the road next week if we can win tonight.
I don't know if we're going to be able to call this game. I'm as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
That is super nervous. I don't think I've ever seen that, but that sounds super nervous.
Well, you can imagine.
I mean, I was going to keep it simple and say, I just got to pee my pants, but that's way more complex, much like the offenses.
We're going to get kicked out of here.
Let's
talk a little bit about statistics.
Yeah, come on.
How the matchup lines up. Rushing. Jacksonville comes in with averaging 220 yards on the ground to Mahomet's 146. I think that 146 is a little deceiving.
Yeah, for sure.
We've got some backups, but flip that almost just exactly the opposite way. Mahomet's got average 286 through the air, a game over Jacksonville of 147. Total yards, 367 to 414. And let's just pause for a second and show respect to the flag, Dan.
You bet.
Okay, we're back. Let's talk a little bit about, because we've mentioned this throughout the regular season, and it's a pretty cool graphic, and I apologize I didn't send it to Ryan in time, but it demonstrates kind of the scoring averages in terms of quarters. When you look at it in the line graph, Jacksonville comes out hot quarter one. They're generally flat 2 and 3. And again, this is good. This is non-playoff time, right?
Sure.
Whereas Mahomet comes out there, they're quarters 1 and 2. They're okay, and then boom, you just see this hockey stick on the graph. Quarter 3 all year round is where
We've said it all year.
come out strong.
We've said it all year.
We'd like to wish both teams good luck.
Quarter 3 is a lot of times you see, and Chad, I'm going to interject, but a lot of times you see we're playing teams that don't play, we do the platoon where you only play one way, and I think a lot of that has to do with teams we're playing, or they go both ways. A lot of their athletes in that quarter 3, you start seeing that, not to mention the adjustments from our coaching staff.
Yeah. Not against anyone else. Thank you so much.
Chad, are you excited?
I tell you, Dan, I'm not trying to be funny here. And for some reason, I can't even explain it. Our windows are the only ones that are fogged up. And I think that's just the heat in this room that's coming off of the nervousness for this game to get underway and see what's going to happen.
It's so cool to be here and see Bulldog Nation show out tonight. The bleachers are totally packed on the home side. Jacksonville's traveled well. There's a lot of red over there. Jacksonville, by the way, they call them the Crimson. So when we refer to the Crimson, that's what we're talking about.
Not to be confused with Alabama.
No, Roll Tide. We know you love your Alabama football, Chad, but we're not talking about Bama tonight.
This is Bulldog.
So we got 3 minutes left before the start of the game. Let's talk a little bit about our Bulldogs. We've got some playmakers, Chad. As you know, here comes the Crimson on the field.
Taking the field.
And their crowd gets excited for them. We've got some playmakers. We've got not just in 5A, not 4A, not 3A, in every A, we have the leading quarterback with passing yards in Wyatt Bond. He's a junior, and he leads the state, according to Max Preps, in passing yards. That's pretty special.
Well, last month, or last week, he was at like 2173. You know what that is?
You know what? I've got that, and I'll get it to you. In fact, you're bringing it up, but what I do know is he broke the school record last week. Here comes the Bulldogs. Let's hear for the Bulldogs coming out. So Wyatt, last week, broke the school record. He's at 2,415 yards in a single season. He's not done. And give the credit to the O-line. Always give him time. And he's got playmakers, Chad. We've talked about it all year. He's got Dream Eagle, the senior, out of wideout. He'll play at the next level. He's got Quentin Rogers, the junior, runs a 4.440. You know he's playing at the next level. He's a junior. We've got Valiant Walsh, that is that slot back coming out, can run, can pass, creates plays. He's a junior. He runs a 4.5. And he's got Nolan out of the backfield, the senior. He's got Mitchell Gallier who can count on. There are a lot of weapons for the Bulldogs, and that's what's got us to this point. And now. I couldn't be more excited.
Both teams are on their respective sidelines. They're clearing the field with a minute 31 until they take the field.
Hey, real quick, Chad, before we get too excited, let's thank our sponsors. I have a feeling we're not gonna remember to do this once this game gets going as much as we'd like. So real quick, let's thank our Bulldog TV sponsors. Let's thank Jackson Quality Construction, Christie Clinic, Busey Bank, Subway, D1 Networks, the Mahomet-Seymour Athletic Boosters, BSN Sports, Classic Plumbing Systems, First State Bank of Forest, and McDonald's. And, of course, let's hear it for Ryan Ziegler.
Yeah.
He's a junior. He's in high school. He is our producer. He is wheeling and dealing. He brings up the graphics, the instant replays, and he is rolling. And there are 335 viewers right now, which is an all-season record. So thank you for watching Bulldog TV. Chad, we're about to kick this baby off. Woo! 40 seconds, we're going to be kicking off.
Looks like Jacksonville's going to set to receive it, Dan. I'll let you take the kickoff so I can take a breath, get a drink of water, and settle in for what's going to be an amazing game.
Man, I'm telling you what, I couldn't be more excited. Well, we know we got Kyle Walmer kicking for the Bulldogs. He's been our kicker all year long. He's got a big leg. He's a junior. Back deep for the Crimson. Number 1, Philip Johnson. And Chad, can you catch that number far side? Looks like number 12.
Why would you even ask me that? That's
Yeah,
Tyler,
why
Tyler
would
Wright.
I? Why would I? Chad, between me and you got to get your eyes checked.
Yeah, let's
Walmer to kick off. Playoff football underway here in Mahomet. Here comes a little reverse. It is a reverse. It goes to number 1. That's Johnson. He's got some room on the sideline, but the Bulldogs do get him down about the 35-yard line. Nice little reverse play to start things off for Jacksonville.
Little trickery, not to be confused with tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery. That was actually Philip Johnson on that reverse. So Bulldogs will get the ball in the second half. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign. So here comes Elijah Owens getting his team set. And we've got Philip Johnson lined up way out to the receiver set with Cameron Mitchell in the backfield. Looks back to the sideline.
Boy, Owens looks like a quarterback, doesn't he? He's a big guy.
Jacob Poole in the slot to our near side. There's a snap. Quick pass to the outside. He's going to get across the 38-yard line and about to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, so they did a little quick hitch of far side, and that was it was good for 5 yards. They took advantage of us playing a little off on the corner, and it looked like that play was to
Deion Salter, is that right?
Deion Salter, and we're going to talk about him tonight a lot. He's their big guy, big boy. He's a junior. He's 6'1", 210, Chad.
Yeah, here comes that trip formation we were talking about in the pregame. Can't make out the numbers, even though they're close to us.
Looks like Salter's in the slot position, Chad. I can tell that for sure.
Back drops Owen. He's got pressure heavy early, and he will be sacked back to the 28-yard line.
Let's go, baby. That's Mateo Casillas. That's what we need. We need pressure on him.
That was going to be – we didn't talk about it, but one thing we talked about before we didn't talk about it was we've got to get pressure on him early, and they brought that blitz.
We talked about pressure. We also talked about contain. It's one thing pressuring the quarterback, but he can scramble, and we contained him. And Casillas with a huge play. Hey, we're at 3rd and 15, and the gong is going, baby. I like that play. That's a big play by Casillas, the junior.
Out comes Salter and right to our side. And it's a handoff sweep around our near side. He's got 3 Bulldogs there, and he'll be wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th down. And on the first scrimmage, the Bulldogs shut down Jacksonville, Dan.
Big play by the Bulldogs. That was Braden Houchin, the junior, and that tells me that they're well scouted because he's normally a safety. And he came up and made that play, which tells me he read that. He was schooled by our coaches. What a big play on the first possession. Let's get that ball in the offensive hands, and let's see what we can do here. So, excited. Bulldogs are back deep. Dream Eagle will field. It looks like the punter for Crimson will be McCombs. Nathan McCombs is the punter for the Crimson. Almost blocked there, Chad, and goes out of bounds for a short punt.
That gets a Bulldog roll, and they'll start right at the 47-yard line. Their own 47, I should say.
Watch Nick Golden every punt. If you're sitting at home and you're got your hot chocolate, you're warmed up, you're cozy on the couch, please watch number 33 on the punts because he's close to blocking it every time. Every time, Nick Golden. Bulldogs are going to take off with great field possession. 10 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in our first quarter.
Out comes Wyatt Baum. Trips formation to the far side. Single back, I guess that's going to be Nolan Nierenhausen. I can't quite see it. There's a snap. Baum looking across his progression. He rips it downfield and has got a man open and tipped at the last second at the 25 by number 4.
Huge play by Jacob Poole there, Chad. I mean, we had Dream Eagle wide open. Wyatt with all kinds of time,
Well, he
which
hit
is
that
a
seam,
good.
didn't he?
He hit that seam. It's a good sign though that Wyatt has plenty of time. Let's keep that up. 2nd and 10.
Stay in that trips formation, same as we saw last time. Hand back to Nolan. He's across the 50. Still dragging it out down to the 45-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 2 with 9:59 to go in the first quarter.
It's a huge run by Nolan, our senior. I mean, he didn't really have much there, but he just powered it straight forward. He got 8 yards. And if you've listened to Bulldog TV before, you know that I love Nolan because he's what?
A workhorse,
He's
Dan.
a workhorse, and he's a mudder.
He's
He
a
likes
mudder.
this mud.
Quentin Rogers lines up near. Well, near what? Near to us, tied into our side. Split There's a handoff to Nolan. He's got a little room. He's got the first down across the 40 to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yes, sir. That's our workhorse. That's our mutter. He's got the 4x4 tires on tonight, baby. And that's a first down. 9 minutes, 28 seconds left to go. Bulldogs take over on the 40. It's freaking Bulldog football, and it's wild up here.
That's a great sign.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Trips again. Dan, you'll help me with the receiver on our near side.
That's Braden Pagel. He's
There
a
he is.
sophomore. We haven't seen him tonight yet.
Wom checked. Wom. It's bomb. It's not Wom.
Wom sounds
Takes
fun.
a snap. It's a quick screen to the left side. He's got
He
a little
breaks
room
it.
in a block. He's got a break. He keeps it in bounds and across to about the 30-yard line. That's going to be Quentin Rogers on the receive. Can I talk tonight?
You know what?
It's a reception.
You're excited. We're all excited, but you know who's not very excited? Wyatt Baum, because he's completing every pass he's made so far. Our junior quarterback is poised.
Well, he missed one, but that wasn't his fault.
Well,
It was tipped.
Correct. It was a good defensive play. We got some fog up in here, so it's probably because we're too darn excited. 2nd and 2, 8:40 left. We're driving. Bulldogs marching. We're at the 30, Chad.
Pagel, Walsh, and Rogers line up in the trips. He's got all kinds of time. He's going to rip it. He's got a man there
baby.
at the 10-yard line. He will
Okay.
take it to. They're not going to give it to him yet, are they? He's going to give it to at the 1.
Wait a
Did
minute.
they give it?
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
I haven't seen a sign, but the crowd has gone nuts.
I feel like I haven't seen it either.
They gave it to him.
They gave it to him. The scoreboard says so, Chad. That was Dream Eagle on the touchdown. He got open. He got loose on the far side.
Let's see what he did here.
The corner actually tripped and fell, Chad, which gave him that extra bit of oomph to get into the checkerboard end zone.
And the Bulldogs
Woo,
will
baby.
knock 6 down first.
I love it.
Okay.
Hey, they're going for 2, Chad.
They bring out that
man.
power option.
Yes,
And
sir!
it's a 2-point conversion for the Bulldogs, and the crowd has gone mad.
Valiant Walsh on the carry for the Bulldogs to put them up 8-0 early. And you're right, this excitement is electric.
And here comes the much-deserved fireworks.
Yes, sir. 8-0 Bulldogs early. Well, you got to like that start, don't you, Chad?
It brings the heart rate down a little bit just to know that, okay, they're well coached, they're well scouted, they took advantage, like you just said, when that
Oh, wait a minute, Chad. We're all excited.
no,
Here's
they,
what
they
happened.
didn't give it to him, did they?
They didn't give it to Dream.
They
we got
didn't.
excited, which makes a lot of sense. So the touchdown was actually Valiant Walsh. Guys, if you're here, you would have thought
Well, the crowd went nuts.
the crowd went nuts. The scoreboard went 6-0. There's confusion, but it doesn't matter. Dream must have stepped out of bounds. If we rewind a little bit, Valiant scored the touchdown on the heavy diesel package that we like, and now we're going for the point after, but it looked like we were offsides.
Yeah, it was a false start.
So we apologize for the excitement, folks, but everybody in this place thought it was a touchdown.
I don't apologize.
No, I don't either,
It's still
actually.
6 points.
The point after is up for Walmer, and it's good.
So instead of 8, we'll take 7.
We'll take 7.
But we scored first.
We'll take 7. We'll take 7. So Dream Eagle with a great play on that drive, Chad, to get open. Corner slips. He must have went out of bounds, but Valiant Walsh punches it in for the TD. Walmer puts it in. We're up 7-0. Hey, couldn't ask for a better start. 3 and out, and then our offense takes the ball over, scores on the first drive. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Whew. Wow. Everybody just take a deep breath, right? Just take a deep breath. Bulldog playoff football, guys.
8 minutes to go in the first quarter. You can't complain with Guns N' Roses coming out.
Takes you back, doesn't it? There's nothing wrong with Guns N' Roses. Wow. If you're not doing anything for future playoff games, should we win, you've got to come out to Frank Dutton Stadium. This is electric playoff football, folks. But if you can't make it, we're here for you. Bulldog TV's here for you. We got Ryan Ziegler. He's here for you. Chad Collins, Dan Waldinger. Kyle Walmer to kick. 8 minutes left in the first. It's a nice kick. It's a beautiful kick deep. The Crimson will take it up. It's number 12. He's going to be wrapped up. Good special teams play by our Bulldogs. That was Tyler Wright for the Crimson who brought it up.
Oh, little. There it is.
There's a little
I think we're going to get 15 on that.
A little extracurricular.
That was number 88 for Jacksonville.
A little cheapy
Gavin
at the end.
Seymour. We'll see who the penalty is going to be on. Both of them were pushing. The ref came in at the last second.
Yeah, could it be
Personal
one
foul.
doubles?
And it's going to go against Jacksonville.
Hey, we'll take it. This defense could use that.
Inch by inch, it's a cinch, Danny.
You got it. Hey, let's pin them deep. You never know what happens here. You know what? When you're up 7-0, your defense pins their ears back now. Now we're excited. Like, we're going to pin them ears back. We're going for safety, huh?
I'm kind of
pin them back,
baby. I'm just going to call the football as I see it here.
Ball spotted at the 11-yard line.
All right, here we go.
Well, out comes Elijah Owens.
For Jacksonville.
They've not got away from that trips formation. They flip it to the near side this time. Looks like it's number 8 in the backfield. They're going to run that option, and he will not get anywhere.
Well read by our Bulldogs. That was the old Gallier boys connection. Mitchell and Jack. They like to meet at the quarterback, and I love when that happens.
Yeah.
So they get one, though, Chad. Brings up 2nd and 9, and they're about at the 10, 11-yard line.
Yeah, you know what that's going to set up? That was Cameron Mitchell in the tailback position. They haven't done it yet. He's running that option. He'll release into that wheel route. If we're not keeping our assignments, that'll be wide open.
Got to stay disciplined on the edge.
Twins to the far side, dual backs. It's a run-pass option. He's got heavy pressure, and he'll be sacked.
Baby.
Oh,
he did
got
get it off.
away.
He did get it off.
At the very last second.
And I'll tell you
the
what.
ref in the back is calling it down.
Are they? What are they going to call here, Chad? What I'll say while we wait for the call is that shows you his athleticism. Elijah Owens, 9 times out of 10 he's sacked, but they do call him down.
They do. Yeah, that's going to be a sack for the Bulldogs. They
That's
are bringing
big
heat.
call. Up the middle all year long, right? Up the middle. Nick Golden, Mateo Casillas doing their job. We got them pinned deep here, Chad.
3rd and 17, 6:40 to go in the first. From their end zone, Elijah Owens will try to make something happen here.
Watch that deep play on the outsides. Waldinger on the single coverage near side.
Snap back. Owens looks way back. He's going to throw a ball across the middle.
Good.
He is captured right at the 8-yard line. He'll get no further, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, great read by the safety Houchin. He understood right there on that play with 3rd and 17. It's okay to let him complete the pass, just make the tackle.
We've got number 4, Jacob Poole, down. And not the medics, what is it? Trainer will
come out. And you know what? This is a good time with 6 minutes, 13 seconds. Bulldogs 7-0. Let's take a quick break. Let's pay some bills. We'll be right back here on Bulldog TV.
We're back here at Frank Dutton Field. It's going to bring 4th and 12 from the 9. Oh, it's a high snap out of the back of the end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Okay.
Oh, and nothing is going right for Jacksonville
All right.
now.
Again, Nick Golden always applying pressure on the punts. You got to watch 33.
9-0 in the first quarter.
Oh, you couldn't ask for a better start, Chad. Couldn't ask for a better start. A lot of football left to go in the game. But, boy, you couldn't ask for a better start. 9-0 on the safety. They got to kick it to us. And our high-powered offense, Chad.
And we get the ball at half.
Love it. Couldn't be more excited. We'll do that in the third quarter, Ryan. All right. Hey, we've got a lot of people watching, Chad. We've got a couple comments
16?
that I want to point out.
16 viewers?
About we're up to 17. It might be an all-time record. I think normally we average 2 or 3 people. Cameron Wygant, thanks for watching, buddy. Appreciate you. Bulldog football. 6 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in the first. We're already up 9-0. It's a good start for playoff football. But we got a long way to go. Everybody take a deep breath if you're at home. Remember, we got to watch out for Elijah Owens. Elijah Owens, their quarterback. He's dual threat. Even though Bulldogs are about to get the football, I'm telling you, we got a lot of football. They got some playmakers. Let's not rest easy. But I like the way we've started. Our defense has really set the tone early.
Kick your teeth in type of football.
Kick the old teeth in. Yeah, you know, I got to think that these checkerboard end zones have something to do with it.
I think it probably is.
I think it does.
It probably threw the punter off when he was standing in that end zone, don't you
Well,
think?
yeah, it's probably a little blurry.
Yeah.
Kind of 3D.
Psychedelic.
Yeah. So kudos to the grounds crew for coming through on that. All right, well, we're about ready to kick off here after the safety. Crimson's going to kick it deep. We've got Q and we've got Valiant deep, and Q's going to receive. Quentin Rogers on the reception. He picks. He deals. He's got a little room. He's still looking, fighting for some yards, but he's going to come down around the 48-yard line. Great field position for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes left in the first. What do you think, Chad?
Well, we have a mutual friend of ours. We were talking this last couple of weeks. But let me just wait till this plays over.
Yeah, yeah.
Bomb back in the shotgun. Nolan Nierenhausen set to his right. Trips to the far side. There's a snap. Johnson inside screen. He's got a blocker out front, but that linebacker scrapes over and get him. They'll pick up 3 on that, bring it out to about the 43-yard line. Make it 2 or 3.
Ball spotted at the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs in that high-powered offense. We've got lots of receivers. Nolan, the old workhorse, is back for the Bulldogs right beside Wyatt.
Wyatt drops back. He's got plenty of time. He's going to rip it downfield. He's got a man down there. And it is intercepted, but there's a penalty.
There is a penalty.
And that will be pass interference.
I think so,
by
yeah.
number 21 for Jacksonville.
That's Nathan McCombs, Chad, and he was man-on-man for Q, and they both went out for the ball, but you notice Q didn't have that normal leap because he was getting pushed. They're gonna call that a PI, I'm almost certain. And
well,
that'll
is.
come
Let's
back.
see who it's on. Pass interference on Jacksonville is the official call.
Yeah, that was a good break for the Bulldogs, obviously. They'll march that off. We should have a first down, obviously, here, Chad. 5 minutes, 21 seconds to go here in the first, and we march her down. We're going to start this series on the 25-yard line. 15-yard penalty. That's a big break for the Bulldogs, and Wyatt Baum will come out in that shotgun formation. 4 receivers wide. Nolan in the backfield. He gives to Nolan. Nolan up the middle. He'll get maybe 1. Maybe he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up 2nd and about 9 or 10.
56, Devin Lavelle.
I guess we got to just open up some
opening
air in
the
here,
window,
Chad. We just
shutting
can't
it,
get it
open it.
right. Can't get it right. What do you want to go all the way up?
It's like having a fan in the tent. Middle of summer, you get hot, you get cold. Who knows what's going on?
Yeah.
Bomb drops back. He's looking left. He throws it that way, and he's got a
Yes,
man
sir.
right down at the 4-yard line.
That's
Maybe
Dream
that's
Eagle.
going to be make that the 9-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Knocking on the door, Dan.
Knocking on heaven's door, and you know what? Give the credit to the offensive line.
There's no
Wyatt has
pressure.
all day to pick apart the defense, and he finds Dream, our senior, on that one. Dream with a couple big plays, and he's back at the, call it 9-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, that'll be 1st and goal
Thank you,
from
sir.
the 9, but no need to split hairs. Hand off to Nolan up the middle. He's got a block. Still dragging, and he will be drop for a loss maybe of 2 or 3 on that. He had the first set of blocks, and they just didn't get deeper into the secondary.
Yeah, give the credit to the defense for the Crimson. That was Devin Lovell, among others, for them. I mean, they saw that play. Jarrett Belford, others involved in that tackle. Got Nolan down. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've got 3 minutes, 57 seconds left in the first quarter.
Quentin Rogers and Dream Eagles set up to the far side. In a twins out. Bomb calls for a tight end to the right, hands off to Nolan. He's met again and will not get anywhere. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3:36 to go in the first, and the time keeps on a ticking.
Yeah, I like the time ticking, but I'm not sure I like the play call. I'm sure they see something that they like there, but I like them to open it up here. It looks like they're going to bring up another different package. I can't quite tell. No, they'll keep Bomb in there. They're going to spread things out here, Chad, on 3rd and 10.
Man coverage to Quentin Rogers to the Mahomet Bulldog side. Quad set to the left. Bomb does not see the
yeah.
He did not see the pressure till the last second and slipped at the 20, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And we'll most likely see or will we? Have I jumped the gun?
You might have. You might have, because we're at the 20. That was, by the way, that was Trey Elliott for the Crimson, he was obviously on a blitz there. We didn't pick him up. Wyatt just kind of slipped, he basically couldn't miss on that play. So that brings up 4th and 20, Chad.
Well, here comes Mitchell Gallier joining the backfield with Nolan Nierenhausen.
We got to get in the end zone, don't we?
Well, I think that's the goal here.
All right.
There's a snap. Plenty of time. Drops it across the middle.
Yes!
What a beautiful
play!
pass. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Dream Eagle, our senior, with those sure hands over the middle. Wyatt, again, plenty of time. Put it right on the money. Dream with those beautiful sure hands. Brings it in on a 4th and 20 for a Bulldog. Touchdown. Let's run it back. As
Kyle
you see,
Walmer
Wyatt
will
with
drive
plenty of
to-
time. Dream goes up for a touchdown over the middle. Let's go live here, Ryan. We've got Walmer for the point after. Houchin on the hold. Walmer up. And it's good. 16-0 early. Bulldog football.
Well, I feel like every time we go through the stats, Dan, and we kind of talk about what we think's going to happen, we're dead wrong. Mama comes out, scores 16 points. It's still early. We're still in the first quarter. 2:17 to go. They have come for blood tonight.
I love the energy. You know what I love the most about that drive? That last play call. 4th and 20. Maybe you think about being conservative there. Burner, Atkins, trust the offense. They trust our receivers, our quarterback. Let's take a shot at the end zone, and they deliver.
Why not? We're already here.
They deliver. We're here. Why wouldn't we? For a big play, bring us 16-0 early over the Jacksonville Crimson.
While I'm excited,
Woo!
don't discount what we talked about with an Elijah Owens who's still a threat even though they're down.
We got a lot of football left, Chad. A lot of football. Walmer's going to kick it off. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the first. Walmer boots it. He boots it deep. It'll be to number 12. That's Tyler Wright. Tyler Wright up the middle. Eisenman and others surround him. Stand him up. He never does go down, but they'll call it dead at about the 16-yard line, Chad.
Well, make that 26. Let's just add 10.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Math
26.
has always been a strong suit for me, Dan.
It's really poor for me. Really poor.
I think what we've learned so far is that almost as an act of a miracle, I'm seeing better than you are this week.
It's odd, too. That is very
strange.
odd.
It's strange.
Well, I grew up in a very rural area. We didn't have Common Core or none of that math.
Yeah.
It was really,
me too.
it was like I used fingers and toes.
Well, Tyler Wright, Deion Salther. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. It's a run, and he is met in the backfield and dropped for a loss of about 5 or 6. And who is that?
Big Jack Gallier. And you know what else? Braden Houchin, again. Coach sees something because normally Houchin isn't coming up like that. They've read this team, scouted this team. He's coming up on that play to make a tackle. but Jack Gallier, the sophomore, with the initial contact.
Second and 11.
Loss of 1, Chad, 2nd and 11.
There's a penalty on the play. It's probably going to be an offside, but he's got plenty of room in the first down across the 45. He'll break midfield, it looks like, but there's a little bit of laundry back here at the 20.
Yeah, I think that's coming back, Chad. That flag came out early. Just breathe.
So everyone's confused here. They walk it back to the 11-yard line. Ref
You
still
got
has
Simon's
the ball
number?
in his hand.
Do you have Simon's number?
Atkin comes out for a little clarification
Maybe
as to
text
what's
Simon.
going out.
So we might have some technical difficulties, which we're used to, Chad. We race champions here in the
It's
booth.
like running wire in your basement.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, it isn't.
That's why you need to go wireless. I feel like we need to go wireless.
It's all the rave.
It is all the
Yeah.
rave. Or is it rage?
Rage?
All the rage.
Rave.
Rave? It's
Rave.
rave.
Yeah, you're right. Rave is, yeah, that's right.
We're back. We're good. We're being told. So we apologize if you missed anything, but we got 1 minute, 18 seconds left to go. It's 2nd and 14.
There were 2 penalties on that play, they just said.
It might even be second. All I know, Chad, is they're pinned deep.
The ball spotted
I don't know the down and distance, but it's a lot. I think it's 2nd and Mansfield.
Yeah, well, as soon as the score was 2nd and 24
Okay.
is
All
the
right.
call.
Because I see the down markers. They got a long way to go. Let's keep everybody in front here, Chad.
There's motion on the wheel route. He's going to keep it for the first time tonight. He's wrapped up at about the 13-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. And doesn't pick a genius here. Or maybe it does. I would think they're going to punt it.
Well, that was
Unless the scoreboard
Petro.
is wrong.
Logan Petro, the senior
Yeah.
linebacker that came up and got Elijah down there. Bring up 4th down. Big play for the Bulldogs. Again,
5 yards.
I'm pretty sure they haven't got a first down on us. Credit to the Bulldogs. You know who we haven't talked about much this season that we should?
Green Eagle beat
Henry
the Bulldogs
Turek,
3-2.
the defensive coordinator for our Bulldogs.
Well,
We
tell me.
never talk about Coach Turek, but he's in charge of these defensive players, and they've been playing a heck of a season. And it's thanks to him and his coaching to help get them going. Dream got it, and he's got some room. He'll get down around the 40-yard line. Again, we're winning that field possession game, Chad. 23 seconds left to go in the first.
well-
16 zip.
The last 3 possessions have started either right at the 50 or across it. It's a little bit easier to play football when you're playing with half a field.
Territory at the 39
Well,
yard line.
I got nothing to tell
I
you
don't
on that.
either.
I think that's pretty factual. It's
Yeah.
a statement. Factual statement. Yeah, we'll start this at the 40, Chad.
Brandon Pagel lines up near us. Dream Eagle to the far side in the trips. Nolan Nierenhausen yet again in the back. He'll line up now to the left side of Wyatt Baum. There's the snap, a little fumble. Wyatt picks it up. He
He's got
scrambles. He's got a man. Oh!
There's a penalty.
There's a penalty, but it is caught and across the 30-yard line. A little hand checking, and I'm not sure who that's going to be on.
The Eagle.
I don't know if Dream got his hands up or what. Dream got the catch, and give credit to Wyatt for making a play out of nothing.
And
on
we've
that.
also got another penalty in the backfield. That first one's going to be holding.
Bulldogs
Chad, I thought laundry night was Sundays.
It's Saturday morning at my house.
Well, apparently it's Saturday night right now because there's 2 flags and we're marching the wrong way. Get your tide out. 14 seconds left. 16-0 Bulldogs. We're going to go the wrong way here.
And they'll mark off 10, and that'll bring up second. Stay first? Looks like it. Stay
Yeah.
first and 20. If my math, no, that's not right.
Yeah,
That's a
got
long way away.
way to go here.
First and 28 on that one. Here comes motion from the slot. Wyatt Baum hits him on the little wheel route. He's got a blocker up front. He's hit there at the 50, and he'll be dropped back about the 49. That'll bring up second down. Let's call it
22 or so.
22, 23 yards to go.
I like that play call. It gives Q out in space, and we like Q out in space. Dream Eagle, that'll bring the first quarter to a close, but Dream Eagle had a nice block on that play. It's only 6 yards, but that's a play I think we're going to see a lot more of.
Let's rewind a play. So I didn't see if it was a bad snap. In any case, it was a fumble. Give it to Wyatt Baum for his composure to go back, pick it up, 12 yards deep, and zip it Who was that to? Dream Eagle
Dream.
on the slant.
Yeah, Wyatt always composed, right? We've talked about it all year long. The snap was high over his head. He didn't rush to pick it up and fumble it again. He took his time to make sure he possessed the ball. And then, bonus, he found Dream Eagle over the middle. Unfortunately, there was a penalty, but you're right. Wyatt showed a lot of composure like he's done all year long, the junior, leading the state in passing yards, by the way. I think we've said that a couple times.
I feel like we can keep saying it. And
That's something you want to repeat.
Yeah, I was just about to say, did we get another penalty? And then it just dawned on me, a little bit delayed, but you said that it's the end of the first quarter. So they're going to flip-flop the field,
Yeah,
and that's
Chad,
why they're moving the sticks.
Chad, I've known you for a long time now,
Yeah.
and I know you're delayed. So
I am.
I'm not surprised by that statement.
Yeah, I don't think anyone listening is.
But well, let's bring you up to speed. It's the beginning of the second quarter.
Okay.
Bulldogs are up 16-0, and they got the ball, and it's 2nd and 20. Why don't you take it from here now that you're caught up?
Okay. From the 49 of Jacksonville, bomb with an empty set. 5 receivers. Here comes
That's
motion
Valiant.
from Valiant Walsh. He'll go to the 4-set side, and here comes a blitz. And he's got someone across the middle.
Baby.
There's another flag, but he's got Greenfield
He
in
gone.
front of him.
He gone.
It'll
He
be
gone.
a touchdown if it doesn't come
I
back
saw
for
a flag.
holding.
I did see a flag, Chad. I don't know
Yeah.
if they got us for a legal man downfield or what.
It came pretty early. Yeah, it is. Legal man downfield on the
I was
Bulldogs.
afraid of that. I think we leaked out just a little too early, but man, do I like that play. I love that play call. Getting Q in space, and he can do some work when he's got space. He is fast. He can cut, but we just, one of our O-line, not sure which one, got a little bit downfield too early, so we'll bring it back.
Well, I think the important thing here is you can do it. They they set in right behind those linebackers, zipped it across the field on that quad set.
Yeah, give it to Berner. He must be something with them. They must be doing a lot of blitzing because he's been doing some of these shorter routes, screen-like plays, and they've been working. We just got to execute, shore up the little things, and we'll get another TD.
Eagle and Rogers on opposite sides. Nolan in the backfield. Nolan goes in motion to Jacksonville's side. Quick middle screen, and it's bobbled and dropped at the 45-yard line. He had the blockers. He just couldn't bring it in on that quick middle screen. That'll bring up 3rd and 25, and we're moving the wrong way, Dan.
We are. That was a little discombobulated, I think you would say.
Yeah.
It was a little kind of confusing, but that'll bring up 3rd and 25. Long way to go here. Let's see what we can do.
They're not afraid to take the shots, and let's see what they do. Snap back to Bomb. He's got a little pressure from the outside. Zips it way out. He's got a man there.
Yeah.
Oh, and he can't
baby.
pull it in. The defender just tripped. That's number 12, Tyler Wright. And if they bring that in, he could have gone all the
He
way.
could have. That was Braden Pagel, who he may have heard some footsteps coming over. That safety was coming over hot. He had his corner beat. Safety's coming hot on him. Braden might have seen him out of the corner of his eye. Dropped it, but it's okay. Bring up 4th down. Wyatt, in familiar fashion, he's going to punt it from back there. He gets off a good punt, and it's going to roll. That's a great punt. Let's see if it holds up. And it will. We'll pin him down inside the 5, about the 4-yard line. Can't ask for better than that, Chad. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back on Bulldog TV.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
All right, we're back. Bulldog fans, it's 1st and 10. We got him pinned deep. Bulldog on defense. Elijah Owens, the quarterback's got it deep in the shotgun. He'll give it to the running back, who's got nothing.
Yeah, they're getting deep penetration on that offense, and they're running a double option. It's a give to the fullback and a dive. He pulls it out sometimes. He gives it to him that time, and Mahomet's going to tell him you're going to have to try that on someone else. It's not working here today.
No, we're winning the trenches, Chad. It's Mateo Casillas. who won that battle.
Slight loss on the play, 2nd and 11.
Trips formation. Both the running backs are in. He's going to give it. He's going to quarterback keeper around. He's got a little bit of room. He's got the first down, and he's taken out of bounds about the 20-yard line. That'll be, I think, their first first down of the game.
Second quarter, first down. He kept it. Again, he's smart with that ball. He kept that ball till the last second. He ended up keeping the ball. And he picked up a big gain there, Chad. I forgot you couldn't see in a couple places of the field, so I apologize for not picking you up.
It's fine.
I was thinking you were just wanting a little water break or something, but I'll pick you up next time.
Thank you.
You can see. Get your goggles on and call the play.
Johnson and Cameron. It's going to go to Cameron. He's got nothing doing really to speak of. Maybe he might scratch out 1 or 2 on that. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, Cameron Johnson not finding a lot of room yet. Bulldogs are doing a great. Nick's going to have to come out because his helmet came off. Golden. Ethan Harrell will come in to replace him. But speaking of Nick, he's been in on every play jamming those up when Cameron gets it. He's been right in the backfield. Just they can't quite get anything to develop because our Bulldogs keep jamming things up. Let's hope that keeps up. 2nd and 9, 10:30 to go in the second quarter.
In as their power back is Cameron Mitchell. Tight quad set to our near side. Owens drops back. He's looking. He's got a little pressure. He looks downfield. He keeps the ball, and he is hit again right at the 20-yard line. Maybe pick up 2 or 3. Bring up third down with 10:05 to go in the first half.
Logan Petro on the sack, or the tackle, I should say, and give the credit to our DBs on that because he had some time. He bought some time. Couldn't find a man open, and Petro got him. Bring up 3rd and 9 with 9:50 to go in the half. This is a big play here. We want to keep that momentum going on our side. Waldinger's going to come over on the single side. They like those trips on the opposite side now. Dayton wide right on the other side.
Owens drops back. He's got a little pressure. Oh, he just missed. He's going to whip it down, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 35. And that'll bring up 4th down deep in their own territory.
Great defense again by the Bulldogs, applying the pressure. And again, the DBs all over the receivers. Elijah Owens had nobody to throw it to.
I'm going to make a comment early, and I hope it doesn't come back to burn us. He's not gone to Jared Belfort once on the single side.
Shocking.
It's not open. It's not open. There's your second best receiver.
Yeah,
we're covering. Got nowhere to go.
We're covering. The DBs are doing a great job of covering their guys. Even better, we're getting the pressure that we need to not give Elijah Owens much options. So that'll force a punt. 9 minutes, 27 seconds left. Here comes the punt. Nick's almost got him. Dream will come back. He'll try to field. He's going to let that one go. They'll down it right at the 30-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs are going to take over with 9 minutes left to go in the half.
Yeah, you got to think that they got a little talking to from the staff about the penalties, the miscues on that last drive. Hopefully they're going to fix that here. And overall, the whole season, they're a pretty disciplined football team. You don't see a lot of those penalties. We'll chalk that up as, what do you want to do, nerves? You just want to say it's nervousness?
Let's call it nerves.
Yeah, you call it whatever.
Let's just call it nerves.
Yeah.
But you know what? I still like where we're at. We're up 16-0. I'd like to see us get back a little momentum, get a little rhythm going. With Wyatt, maybe do a little hurry up here, mix things up. Let's see what we do.
There's the handoff to Nolan on the near side. He's got a blocker, comes outside, and he can get out to the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier
got a little away from us. We had something drop here in the booth, and we kind of forgot that there was football on the
Well, we got excited there. Got a little excited, but Nolan didn't get excited because he got about 9 yards. Actually,
very patient, following his blocks there in that last one. 2nd and 1 from the 39, their own 39, I should say. In motion comes Valiant Walsh. Hits a pitch out to who is that? No,
it's Nolan.
He's going to throw it downfield, and it's a receiver. He's got it.
That's Q.
Q Rogers on a little trickery. Dan, I got to back up. This is what I was going to say the last possession.
Okay.
We haven't really seen any trick plays from Mahomet all year.
Well,
next
Berner
drive
just
they
drew
come
that
up
baby
and
up.
they just shut us up. So great call by Berner. 1st and 10 from the Jacksonville 39-yard line.
Hey, Nolan played a little quarterback for a couple years.
Oh, let's come back to that one. He's going to give to Nolan, and he won't get a whole lot out of that one.
Again up the middle.
Hit pretty quick by number 88 for Jacksonville.
That's Mahomet-Seymour for Jacksonville. The Crimson coming through there on the tackle. Bring up second down for the Bulldogs. 8 minutes left to go in the half.
Twins to each side. Nolan sets up behind Baum on the Bulldog side.
Time's a ticking.
Drop back. Baum looks deep. He's going to rip it down on an out route, and he drops it.
Oh, Pagel wants that one back. He wants that one back. He was open. Wyatt found him. Hey, he's okay. He's all right.
Yeah.
I like the leadership from Wyatt. He said, you're good. You're fine. We'll do it again. And we did get a comment, Chad, that I will address.
Oh, boy.
We are volunteers here at Bulldog TV.
Wait a minute.
We had somebody say, are you guys professional announcers? And I can address it. We are definitely not professional announcers.
Can you go back to the volunteer? I thought when you asked me to do this, there was some kind of stipend or something.
Well, popcorn. You get, if you're lucky, you get free popcorn.
Okay. Well, I'll look for that at halftime.
So just to be clear, we are not professional. We apologize for our unprofessionalism, but we're doing the best we can. Bulldogs, here comes Nolan. He'll find a little crease up the middle on third down, but not enough to get us the first down with 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the half. Bring up fourth and about 5. Chad, what do you do here?
I think they're going to go for it. They're going to send a statement or make a statement, send a message, I guess it would be what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to line up to go for it here.
Rogers and Eagle to the far side.
35-yard line. I don't have any problem with that call. Give the Crimson some credit here. They're doing a good job of slowing us down here. We got a couple early touchdowns, get up 16-0 in that safety, but things have calmed down a little.
And coach for the Mahomet-Atkins does not like what he sees. He calls a timeout, and that's going to be their first of the half. 6:59 to go till halftime. It's 4th and 5 from the Jacksonville 34-yard line. I'm still waiting for that popcorn per our agreement. Contract, if you will.
I think it comes at halftime, so we got about 7 minutes, Chad, till you get your salty popcorn. But real quick, let's thank our sponsors here at Bulldog TV: Jackson Quality Construction, Christie Clinic, Busey Bank, Subway, D1 Networks, Mahomet-Seymour Athletic Boosters, BSN Sports, Classic Plumbing, First State Bank of Forest, and McDonald's. As we come out of this timeout, up 16-0. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs look like they're going to go for it here.
Dream Eagle sets up to the single side. He's got man coverage. Safeties offset to cover the trips formation to the far side. Showing blitz on the weak side. There's that inside bubble screen. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got a guy.
There he goes. Q
keeps going. It's a fumble on the play.
Who's
and Jacksonville signaling that they have it. No call yet from the referees.
They're going to call Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, and that's going to be a first and goal for the Bulldogs. A great break.
Huge break, Chad.
Holy mother.
Huge break, Chad. Let's replay that because I didn't see how that came out at the end. But Wyatt, again, with plenty of time. Offensive line gets him plenty of time. He finds our playmaker, Q, over the middle, who makes a little shimmy shake. And it looks like the ball comes out. I'm not sure who recovers it. Let's go live, Ryan, because we're first and goal from the 5. That diesel package in, Chad. The give is to Gallier up the middle. He's fighting for yards. They're going to push him. He's going to get all the way in, isn't he? He's going to be just short.
Yeah, it looks like
just
about
short.
The 1 yard line.
Just short. Bring up second down. Chad, we like this diesel package, don't we, on the goal line?
Yeah, we do. And they've run it well all year.
Yeah, it's a nice change of pace for our offense. Bring in them big boys. You bring in Mitchell Gallier. Looks like Nolan's coming in right now. 6 minutes, left to go in the half, second one. Chad, take it from here. Can you see it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Second
Stay in the
roll,
same
1
package.
yard line.
We've got Nolan. I don't know what I was going to
That's
say,
Gallier.
but he jumps it right in. There's no signal yet. There it is.
Touchdown!
Touchdown for the Bulldogs. 22-0. 5:59 to go. Mama say, Mama sai, Mama pusa.
Let's run it back. Again, that diesel package they give to Mitchell. Mitchell does the rest of the work for a Bulldog touchdown, 22-0. 6 minutes left to go in the half. And we'll line up for the extra point.
Marksmiller, the
Houchin
center.
will hold.
Houchin, the holder.
Braden Smith will be our
Walmer,
snapper.
the kicker.
And Kyle Walmer will kick. The snap is good. The hold is good. Walmer puts it up. And he puts it
And it's good.
through. 23-0, Chad. 6 minutes left to go in the half.
If you're Jacksonville, you got to start thinking, hey, maybe we shouldn't be running the option so much. We've got to take some strikes downfield. We're down 23, still in the first half with a little bit less than 6 to go. All Bulldogs so far.
Yeah, you got to like the defense for the Bulldog. Obviously, we love our offense. They're always going to be there to score, but you really got to give some credit to the defense by the Bulldogs. This Jacksonville team is a good team. They come in here with a lot of weapons, and so far, a lot of football left, but so far we've contained the quarterback and we've contained their offense, which comes in a little high-powered. So let's keep that up here and finish the half and restart for the second. Bulldogs will line up to kick. Walmer, the junior, is our kicker. He's a former soccer player. He's got a big boot.
Kicks like a donkey, Dan.
Kicks like a mule.
Mule.
A mule.
Not a donkey. Donkeys don't really kick. I think a mule's the one that hurts you.
Mules, I've never been kicked by a mule, but I can't imagine it feels good.
No.
Can't imagine. For Jacksonville, Tyler Wright is deep. And along with Tyler is Philip Johnson, I believe. I can't
Wright
quite
and
see
Johnson
that
are
far,
back.
but I'll get that
Walker's
corrected
kick.
if he gets it. It was Johnson. Tyler Wright will field it, and he'll fake it to Johnson. He'll keep it.
Right, and he hung
Our
on
special
to it.
teams is all over it, though. Houchin and others wrap him up right around the 22.
And we had a whole
And
pack
with
of Bulldogs
5:50
there.
to go in the half, Jacksonville will take over right there against our Bulldog defense.
I'd like to address a comment by the viewer.
You bet.
We're not professional, but we're self-proclaimed semi-professional.
Oh, yeah, we've been semi-professional since we started.
Yeah. Don't forget self-proclaimed know-it-alls.
100%.
Have you heard that one? Yeah.
100%.
There's nothing we don't know if you ask us.
We could self-proclaim about anything, I believe. We're pretty good at self-proclaiming.
Out comes Elijah Owens. Single back, slot formation. He's going to do a quarterback keeper around. He'll cut it up. Met there at the
Owens is the keeper.
29-yard line. Knocked back a little bit, but they'll give him forward progress. Just short of the 30-yard line. Bring up
Jack
second
Gallagher
down.
leading the charge for the
Not a bad
Bulldogs.
gain by Elijah there, but Jack Gallier sniffed it out along with
Gain
Ashenheiser,
of
our
about 5
senior.
yards on the play. It'll be
and
second
stomped
and
him out
5
about-
for the Crimson.
But he got a good 5 yards there, Chad. That's a good play by the Crimson.
Cameron Mitchell on the carry. And he is met in the
Cameron
backfield,
Mitchell,
leg
the ball
bend
carrier.
backwards, but he's going to get right up from it.
Nick
Limiting a little
Golden.
bit.
Golden and Houchin.
He's
on the
our
side.
boy coming up through there on the pressure, and he made a big play. 5 minutes left to go in the half. Houchin assisting again. Give the credit to the defense and Henry Turek. They've got a good scout because Houchin is coming up, and it seems like
Every
he knows
time.
where the play's going.
Jared Belford lines up in the single. Mahomet showing blitz.
Watch that
Quarterback's going
pass.
to keep it. He's going to whip it out in the flat across the
Owens pass is
35-yard line, and they'll
to
take
the
it at
near
the
sideline.
36. That'll be good enough for a Jacksonville first down.
Yeah, good
Johnson,
play by
the
the quarterback,
receiver.
Owens. He was, again, he had Nick Golden all up in his grill, but he
Houchin
still
on the
found some
tackle.
time. He kind of faked like he was running there, Chad, pulled back and made a good pass play. Heiser on the good coverage, but that's just a good play by the Crimson. First and down, first
Pickup
and
is
10 for
good
them. 4
for
minutes,
Crimson
40
first
seconds left to
down.
go in the half.
They'll load up a slot. Cameron Mitchell, the lone back. It's an inside
About fumbled.
handoff to number 1, Philip Johnson, and
Philip Johnson,
he might
ball
scrape out
carrier.
one, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Jack Gallagher with the tackle.
4.5 to go.
Chad,
time keeps ticking.
You're starting to see a little bit of the field's held up well, but you are starting to see a little bit more mud on the jerseys. It's starting to, I guess, break down a hair with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the half.
And there's a little flag on that's going to be a false start, I got to think. Yeah, it is.
It's got to be. And that was a second down, Chad, so we'll see where they'll take him.
They'll mark off, it's official call. False start on Jacksonville. That'll bring up 2nd and 15 from their own 31.
That will stop the clock. They do have, Jacksonville has 3 timeouts. Chad, we've got 2 with 4 minutes left to go in the half. We'll see how that plays out. 2nd 15.
Elijah Owens takes a snap, and just when we said he wouldn't do it, he goes deep, overthrows by 10 yards. Jake Waldinger got tied up just a little bit on number 11. That's Jared Belford, just when we said he hadn't gone to him all night. He does.
Yeah, we expected that. And coming into the game, we expected him to take a shot with Jarrett. Jake was right on him there, but really there wasn't a play to be made. He kind of did a stop and go, but Elijah didn't get the stop part. He just threw it deep.
He just got the go?
He got the go.
Yeah.
So not a play. It'll bring up 3rd and 15. Clock is stopped. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left to go. Big play for the Bulldogs here. 3rd and 16. Call it 15.
And that's going to be a false start.
It's
a little
gotta
shifting
be.
in the backfield. Let's see what they call. No signal just yet. Is that one too many players? Because someone just went off, but I didn't see the call.
Yeah, I think they call illegal substitution or something. I'm not quite sure. I don't know my hand signals. Again, semi-professional up here in the booth.
11. So they must have had 12 people on the field.
I did see him coming off. That was 44. Chad for Jacksonville was coming off late. Ryan McCombs coming off late, and they must have caught him. So that'll bring up 3rd and 20 for the Crimson.
Out comes Tyler Wright. Deion Salther to our side in the trips.
Keep him in front.
Owens drops back. Plenty of time. Rips it. He's got a man open. Number 11. That's going to be Jarrett Belford. Not enough for the first down. It'll bring up.
Jared Belford.
Where are we at here?
That'll bring up about 4th and 9, Chad.
4th and 9, 4th and 8, something like that.
They got a good 11 yards. Good route by Belford. Good pass completion by Elijah. Bulldogs on the coverage.
Well, they had that penalty, so it's actually going to stay 3rd and 20.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Well, that's not what the markers say, though.
No, someone's lying here. I don't know who it is, but in either case,
they're going for it.
Keep it. Drops back and zips it on a quick route to number 11, Jarrett Belford. Nothing doing, and the Bulldogs will take over.
Yeah, they had a good play call there. A little short route to Belford, and he actually had a pretty good beat. Jake was there. He just dropped it. I think Jake makes the play either way, but good thing for the Bulldogs, it's 1st and 10 because that was a 4th down, Chad, and we've got 3 minutes, 45 seconds to do some work.
They'll take over and take hopefully full advantage the Jacksonville 37-yard line.
We got 2 timeouts, 2 in our pocket if we need them.
I've got gum in my pocket.
I've got a highlighter. I'd rather have gum.
Oh, Wyatt Baum ignores us like everyone else. He's going to bring his team.
We got a lot of laundry.
We got laundry tonight.
A lot of yellow.
We had Quentin Rogers coming in motion. It's going to be a false start. They'll walk off 5, keep it 1st down.
I tell you what, we've had a lot of false starts in this game between both teams.
That's just not a figure of speech either, is it?
It really isn't.
Again, Rogers comes in motion. Baum's got heavy pressure, zips it out to the sideline. He's got his man. Number 5, that's going to be Quentin Rogers. No laundry, but it looked like a late hit. In either case, it's going to bring up a 2nd and where are they going to mark this? My eyes are deceiving me. 2nd and something from the 31.
Really great focus by Q and a really, really good pass by Wyatt going across the field. Q actually had to focus that in. Big pickup. 3:38 left to go.
Wyatt's got pressure from both sides. He scrambles out. He's going to be wrapped up and slammed down at the 44-yard line, and that'll be a penalty.
There is a flag.
What's it going to be? Unnecessary roughness?
I didn't see that because I was
Horse
looking.
collar. It's going to be a
Was
horse
it?
collar.
With the
I don't
sack.
know, but that's what it looks like.
Well, I was looking down because Jalik White was the number 10 for Jacksonville, came through there, got the sack.
Personal foul. It's going to be a
It
horse
is a
collar.
horse collar.
And I think that'll be a 15-yarder.
That's a first down, too. That's a big break for the Bulldogs with 3 minutes, 29 seconds left to go. The clock is stopped. We got 2 timeouts, Chad. 23-0. Plenty of time for the Bulldogs. They're going to spot this. Man, that's going to be, what, 20, 30-yard line? My eyes are getting about as bad as yours, Chad.
Well, they're going to keep it second and down. Not second and down. Second and 4 from the 31. I always thought a personal foul would have been automatic first down, but shows you what I don't know about this game. Pagel in motion. Quick inside bubble screen. He's got the first down. Another flag.
Another
on
flag.
the
That was a
field.
late one, too.
Rogers down
You
near
got-
the 15-yard
you got-
line.
Quentin Rogers on the catch.
2 players, both with their hands up, Chad, one on either team, so everybody's saying it wasn't me. We'll sort this out. Big play by Q, but I think it's going to come back, Chad. I think we got a hold.
Yeah, it is holding on Mahomet, and I don't know what the yards. I gotta think we're 60, 70 yards in penalties in the first half.
Yeah, we gotta shore that up a little bit. But still plenty of time. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left to go. It is third down, though.
Got to bring up third, and they're saying 3 from the 30. Sure doesn't look like that. I think everything's wrong. Looks like about the 33-yard line, 3rd and 6. Bomb calls for it, drops back. It's a quick inside bubble screen to the other side. He's going to bring it outside the
Great
Dream Eagle.
move.
That'll bring up.
Dream Eagle, the
He's going to be
receiver.
close.
That's going to be really close. Let's see if they mark it or give it to us because they're nice guys.
Man, it's close. I can't tell because that yard marker is so far away on the other side.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be short, isn't
Yeah.
he? They're not moving the chains. Clock's ticking. 2:30 left.
The depth perception is a little off on those yardsticks. Sure looks like he's across the first line, but they're not moving it.
Well, now
There
they are.
we go.
Now they are. I was just say. All right, we'll get our yard.
What in the ball-headed heck is going on here?
We'll get our chain gang going. That is a first down. 2:26 left to go in the half.
Little crowd noise as Bomb rolls out. He's got someone deep.
Oh, he's got Q.
Q is going
Yes,
to
sir!
bring it down for the touchdown Bulldog.
Yes, sir. We
Oh.
do have a flag again, Chad. There's another flag.
Can we throw a flag on throwing flags?
Oh, can we please? There has to be a hold there, I guess. It's
That's
the only
right there. Yeah.
only place it could be. But
Oh,
what a
legal man
great
downfield
route.
again.
But it's coming back.
Really good play, really good throw.
In L-
Q got open. We hit him,
receiver down
but
field
it's
for the
coming back. 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Still a ton of time. Still a ton of time to make it happen. Lots of time for the Bulldogs.
Rogers and Eagle will double up in the twin set side, tied in to the far side. Nolan sets up behind Baum. Handoff goes to Nolan across the right side. And he'll pick up 1 or 2. I don't even know what I just said. He'll pick up 5 or 6 because we had that penalty. It looked like 1 or 2.
Yeah, that'll
Maybe
bring
about
up
second and, what, 10?
second 10. The clock's ticking. We got 2 minutes left. Actually, 1:56, but it's rolling. We're going to try to hurry this up now, Chad. We got 2 timeouts, but Wyatt's going to bring them to the line of scrimmage.
Now the safeties adjust to Dream Eagle's side. Handoff again goes to Nolan.
There he
He's got
goes.
a blocker out front.
There he
He's gonna
goes.
Follow it. He will have, oh,
A great play by
great play
Yeah.
by the defense. Number 10 slams down Nolan Nierenhausen.
Yeah, Nolan did some work. That was Jalik White on the – what do you call that, Chad? You call that like the super fly?
Yeah, Superfly Jimmy Schnucka.
Jimmy Schnucka. That was like the rock. But Bulldogs got it. Minute 30. It's ticking. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Clock's ticking. 2 timeouts.
Handoff again to Nolan on the outside. He's got a block, and it'll collapse pretty quickly there. He'll pick up 1 or 2.
Bulldogs find a little excuse me. Oh, I'm so excited. Little room in the run game here the last couple plays.
Yeah, we're live. You can't stutter like
La,
that.
la, 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 la. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Clock's ticking. Second 7. We're on the 11-yard line.
Rogers and Eagle again. It's going to hand
Go.
off to Nolan. He's got to block 1, 2.
Push
he
him.
keeps on going, and he's going to be taken down to the 5-yard line with 54 seconds to go. And that'll keep it
Clock's still ticking.
Ticking.
2 timeouts. Plenty of time. We will call a timeout or no? Nope, not yet.
I think they're satisfied. Well, the clock has stopped.
Yeah, clock did stop. It is 2nd and 7, Chad. We need this touchdown. 23-0, 49 seconds left to go.
That
It's
should
ticking.
be 1st and goal. They haven't moved the
It
chains
is.
yet, but
It is.
scoreboard's wrong. But anyway, just listen to us. 40 seconds to go. Time's ticking. Handoff again to Nolan.
Make a
He
play.
beats
Make
the
a
guy on
play.
the outside. He
Make a
sinks
play.
it. In for the
Make a
touchdown.
play.
Bulldogs.
That's our senior. He's our workhorse. Nolan Nierenhausen evades 2 tackles, gets that baby in the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown.
Dan, tell me this.
Yes, sir.
Who is our right guard and right tackle?
Right guard, right tackle. Give me a second because I am so darn excited. I believe McCain Didier is our right guard, but give me a second.
I thought you had that. committed to memorize.
29-0, 30 seconds left to go in the half, Chad. Point after's coming. Marshall Bacher on the O-line. The kick is good,
Yeah.
tipped, but it's no good.
And the point after
So
is
let me just
no
tell you about our O-line. Let's not get caught up in the details because right, left, who cares, right?
Oh, I did.
But I know
That's
you're
okay.
gonna call them out. We can replay that, and we'll watch Bulldog TV tomorrow over coffee, and we'll point them out. But our offensive line has given Wyatt Baum a lot of time tonight. Give them credit. I'm gonna shout them out. We've got Will Jones, he's a senior. Marshall Bacher, he's on that O-line. McCain Didier, he's on that O-line. Excuse me. I'm missing a couple because I'm too darn excited. Chad, why don't you talk about what we're going to do here with 30 seconds to go while I get you the rest of that O-line.
Well, I'm going to call the play. The crowd is dancing. Cheerleaders are doing push-ups. They're already getting tired. They're gassed. Doing 29 push-ups here. 30 seconds to go. Kyle Walmer will. I got the stutter bug too.
Well, we're all
Kyle
excited.
Walmer will set up to kick off.
George Moore, O-line, stud senior. I missed him. George has been great all season on that O-line.
Philip Johnson will set up in the backfield to receive, I should say. And I think it's Tyler Wright back there. I can't quite see his number. And here comes more whistles and yet another flag.
Oh, why not? Let's go for records, I guess.
Well,
I don't
I think
know.
we're already.
My goodness.
I'd like to know how many flags have been thrown.
I don't know. We'll have to rewatch that, but there's got to be at least 10, right?
Oh, come on, Dan. I think you're being generous. You're
A
just
dozen?
a kind guy.
Well, I'm trying to be nice here. 30 seconds left to go in the half. 29-0. There's been a lot of laundry, and laundry night is tomorrow night. We've talked about that. You like Saturday mornings. I like Sundays for laundry day.
Lionel Richie,
You bet.
he likes Sunday morning.
Easy. Saturday night playoff football, it's new for Mahomet, right?
Well,
haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, I don't know if it's new. I've never been to it.
I sure like it. Well, we've still got 30 seconds left to go. Walmer's going to kick off. He's going to kick off to the Crimson. Tyler Wright is back for Crimson along with Philip Johnson. Walmer's going to kick it deep. It's a good kick, end over end. It'll go to Wright. Wright will bring it right up the middle where he breaks a tackle, but Petro's on it, and Golden finishes.
Oh, good Lord,
and there's
another
flag. Looks like we've got Gallier down over here. I'm not sure if there's extracurriculars or what's going on.
That's got to be a block in the back, that far back.
Yeah, it was away from the
Opposite,
play.
it's a holding.
It is. So 22 seconds left to go. They're going to march them back 15 yards, Chad. And Jacksonville will take over, I don't know, probably about the 15 by the time we sort this out. There's two things I'm looking forward to in 22 seconds, Chad. You got any guesses?
I would guess you mosey down to the bathroom. You've had a lot of water.
Got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, there's number one.
And for your sake,
Yeah,
popcorn.
popcorn. Well, just make them know when you go to the booth. You're a volunteer up here, and they ought to give it to you for free.
Well, we'll see. I feel like I'm still waiting on the check. That's not going to come. That's why we're semi-professional, though. We're not actually contracted.
No, we're not.
We're volunteers, and yes, we are a little bit biased. We are Bulldog TV, but we're doing the best we can. Crimson, they'll get it. They'll give right up the middle for next to nothing. Mateo Casillas and others on the carry, and that's going to tick that clock down. We'll see if they call a timeout. I'm guessing they're going to be fine going right into half. What do you think?
I think they are. Everyone starts to walk that way, and that'll take us to halftime, 29-0, all Bulldogs. We'll go to some halftime entertainment, give you a chance to get your own popcorn. We're going to get ours, and we'll see you at the start of the third quarter. Got a man there, baby, 10-yard line. He will
Okay.
take it to, they're not going to give it to him yet, are they?
Yes,
And
sir.
it's a 2-point conversion for the Bulldogs, and the crowd has gone mad. Bomb drops back, he's looking left, he throws it that way, and he's got a man
sir.
right down at the goal here. All right, there's a snap. Plenty of time, chops it across the middle. and
Yes!
touchdown Bulldogs! Sorry, I'm butchering that name. It's a run. He is met in the backfield and dropped
Wow.
for a loss of about 5. There's motion on the wheel route. He's going to keep it for the first time tonight. He's wrapped up at about the 13-yard line. That's fumble. Wyatt picks it up. He scrambles. He's got a man. Oh! There's a penalty, but it is. And he's got someone across the middle.
baby.
There's another flag, but he's got green field
He
in
gone.
front of him.
He gone.
It'll
He
be
gone.
a touchdown. Pressure from the outside. Sends it way out. He's got a man there.
Oh,
and he can't
baby.
pull it in. The defender. Who is that? No, and he's going to throw it downfield.
got
And
it,
it's a
man.
receiver. He's got it.
That's cute.
Inside. There's that inside bubble screen. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got a guy.
There he goes. Cute.
Q keeps going. It's a fumble on. He jumps right in. There's no signal yet. There it is.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Lands down at the 4-yard line. That'll be a penalty. What's it going to be? That's the inside bubble screen. The other side is going to bring it outside.
Great move.
That'll bring up. Crowd noises. Ball rolls out. He's got someone deep.
He's got cute.
Q is going
Yes,
to
sir!
bring it in for the
Make a
touchdown,
play.
Bulldogs.
That's our senior. He's our workhorse. Nolan Nierenhausen evades 2 tackles. He'll bring it right up the middle where he breaks the tackle, but Petro's on it. And Golden finishes.
Oh, good. He's going to rip.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks,
An American in Paris, and includes music from composer George Gershwin. Drum majors Book Beglin, Samantha Johnson, and Abby Goying. Is your band ready? Marching Bulldogs, the field is yours for performance. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for your marching Bulldogs.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause.
live here. We're back. Frank Dutton Field, Saturday Night Football. Bulldogs 29-0. We're ready to kick off this second half, Chad. Bulldogs will receive to start things off. Great show by our band at halftime, by the way. Hopefully you
Nothing
saw
like
that.
a snare drum, is there?
There's nothing better than a snare.
Well, rabbits don't think that. They don't like snares.
That's a good point. Good point.
This is ridiculous.
Well, we got Dream, Eagle, Deep, Q, and Valiant. Excuse me. Q's going to field this if he can get it. He muffs it, but Valiant's on it, and he'll cover it at about the 25-yard line.
Little off direction pooch kick.
Yeah, not a bad kick by the Crimson. Start us off at the 25. Bulldogs will take over right there, 1st and 10. If you didn't hear earlier, we win this game, Chad, we'll play the winner of Triad and Hillcrest. Triad won their game. They won it 20-19, I believe it, or they won by 1. I know that. So we'll host Triad if we can pull this one out.
Oh.
1st and 10 Bulldogs.
I didn't even see there's football being played out here.
We got some football.
Snap goes back to Baum. He's going to hand off to Nolan, and he's met right there with Jacksonville, 4 or 5 guys, and they keep going.
Yeah,
surprisingly, first play to scrimmage, no flag, so we'll call that lucky as we start the first second half.
That was Jose Garcia for the Crimson and a lot of other Crimson in on that tackle for the short loss or short gain, not sure which. I think it's 2nd and about 9, Chad.
Pagel, Walsh, and can't tell who else is out here in the trips. I'm going to guess it's
looks like Dream to the near side. Wyatt
Walsh
looking
got a little
for him.
pressure. He's just going to whip it out of bounds. Good call on his part.
Yeah, good pressure by the Crimson. 88 on that pressure. That was Gavin Seymour for the Crimson. Again, bringing it up 3rd and down early here in the second half. 11 minutes, 14 seconds left to go. Let's see what Burner draws up with 3rd and 10.
Second time that 88 has got to bomb tonight on a single approach. If you
he's
looking for something fancy to say, I don't know. 3rd and 10.
He's a senior, 6 foot 175. Seymour.
Bomb drops deep, struggles to get his footing, whips it out to the sideline. It's going to be broken up there, and that'll bring up 4th and 10 from their own 25 intended receiver, Quentin Rogers. No, that's not right. It's 3rd and 10.
No, it is 4th. So we'll drop Wyatt back. He'll punt it here, Chad. It is 4th and 10. He does punt it. It's a decent punt. Nobody's back for Jacksonville because it was a quick punt. 11's back to cover. He'll touch it down, or Pagel maybe touch that down for the Bulldogs.
Someone touched it. Yeah.
Somebody touched that bowl.
Wow. Too much popcorn at halftime?
Too much. I need some water. I got salt and vinegar in my blood and my mouth. And
tongue looks like a dried cranberry right now. Whatever.
Something like that.
Okay.
Anywho, 3 and out for the Crimson. That's a good start for them in the second half. They're going to take over at about the 40-yard line. Bulldogs come out defense for the first time this half. They're wearing that navy blue with orange letters tonight, as you can see on Bulldog TV. We're not on radio.
No, we're not.
We don't need to describe what they're wearing, do we?
No. Well, you can. Maybe.
Well, I do like the orange and blue checkered end zones. Those are cool.
And Elijah Owens is going to keep it and just smacked at the 34-yard line.
Wow.
He put that in the belly of number 8, Cameron Mitchell, pulled it out, and looked like he was going to reverse across field, and Bulldog said, no gracias.
No de nada. So you see Waldinger coming up to contain. He did a great job of containing, took the outside away, and guess who comes up to go ahead and finish? Nick Golden.
Nick. He is the finisher. 2nd and 14 from the 36, 10:30 to go in the third quarter. Motion from Jared Belfort sets in a tight trips. It's an option. He pitches out early, and Bulldogs sniff it out. He's got nothing going. Another loss. 3rd down and very long for Jacksonville.
Man.
I thought actually they would come out, regroup a little bit, take some shots downfield the first, possession, but we haven't seen that just yet.
We haven't seen it. But you're right. Elijah Owens, he hasn't shown up his arm. He's got a great arm. He hasn't shown it off yet. I thought so too, Chad. Give credit again to our safeties. They're blitzing on select plays. That was Cale Schweihart came up, made the play on that last one, bring up 3rd and 18 for the Crimson.
Tyler Wright, Deion Salder set up in the trips. Owens has plenty of time, and he is going to be – he gets away from it, and there's a slip. Intended receiver. Looks like it's going to be number 11, Jared Belford. He slips on that slant.
Yeah, might have got lucky there because Owens bought some time. He was under pressure, but he bought some time like we thought he would all game long. He found his guy, but he slipped, thankfully, and that'll bring up 4th down and 18. They'll come out and punt here, I got to believe.
Yeah, you know what we haven't seen yet? We talked about it in the pregame.
Popcorn.
We also did that. But Elijah Owens, when the pocket kind of collapsed, he's got a tendency to just run it upfield. He hasn't done a whole lot of that.
You're right. We've done a great job of containing him. He's an athlete, and we've contained him so far. The punt is a decent one. Dream's going to let it go, though. He's going to let it bounce, and it'll come down dead at about the 31, 32-yard line. Bulldogs take over there, 1st and down. 9:25 left early in the second half. Bulldogs up 29-0. Little too early to talk about next week. We'll talk about next week as we get closer. Like to see the Bulldogs put on a few more points. And really, Chad, let's shore up the laundry.
Yeah.
We need to shore up the penalties, try to tighten that up as we go through this second half.
Well, with our fogged window, I can't really see who's set up here. Kind of looks like it's Quentin Rogers, closest to us. Little heat coming up the middle.
Great
Bomb
throw.
Just rips it down
Great
the field,
throw.
and he's got a receiver.
There he goes.
20, 15. Oh, he's going to
still
be caught
going.
up. He still goes down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
Yes, sir. What a throw by Wyatt Baum. He's got plenty of time. He drops back. He does his steps. He goes deep to our boy Q for a long one.
Can you run that back? I want to see
Run
what
it
the
back.
safeties are doing here.
Q fighting for extra yards. Just about got her down to the end zone. We'll take a big gainer. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs on the 5-yard line, and we're going to bring in the diesel package. We'll bring in that diesel package. That's Houchin that comes under center in this formation. That's our goal line package. You like to see Houchin come in here. He can do a lot of things under center, but the big playmaker is Mitchell Geyer in that offensive line in that tight formation with Mateo Casillas leading the blocks. They will give to Q, though, and Q puts it in for a touchdown.
Okie dokie. You know, we said it last week, Dan. If it's true, it ain't bragging.
We raised champions, and tonight we're up 35-0. We just piled on another touchdown early in the second quarter, and that's got to take the wind out of the sail of the Crimson after halftime, you got to think.
Yeah, well, here's what set up that touchdown. I don't know if you saw it, but they ran a trips, and they had a single receiver on the far side. That safety cheated over to the trip side and left it man-on-man. He just plain beat him.
Well, you got to like man-on-man when Q's out there. You got to take your chances with Q. And Wyatt just threw it farther than anybody else, and Q just ran it down and got it. It's a pitch and catch.
Yeah. It's almost like putting a bag of popcorn in front of you. You're just going to beat everyone else to it.
Well, you will. I know you will, but I probably won't. I got a bum leg right now, but I might fight and crawl for it if you put it out in front of me. Close enough. But Q, again, on the replay, that Wyatt just throws it deep. Q runs and gets it. Big play early for the Bulldogs. Put us up 36-0. Cheerleaders out. Student section looking good tonight. Looks like it's
a blackout.
It's a blackout night, isn't it?
There was some rumors going around it might be a whiteout, and maybe in the 11th hour they said, hey, we all have black sweatshirts, let's just put those on.
They switched it up. Well, it's a night game, so that makes sense. Night game.
I guess so.
A lot of playoff games are on Saturday afternoons. Tonight's the night, though. It's blackout night. Bulldogs up 36-0. I like that 0. Defense really stepping up. A lot of football left, though. A lot of playoff football left to go. Jacksonville coming in here at 5-4. They're the 14th seed. We're the 3 seed in the bracket. Walmer gonna kick. Walmer to kick. He boots it. It's a good kick. And it's back to number 1 for the Crimson. He muffs it, but he'll pick it up. That's Phillip Johnson. And that cost him because that gave our special teams some time to wrap him up. for a short gain. He'll start out there about the 20. Crimson will start at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Good special
Jacksonville
teams.
has a very tall hill to climb if they're going to make this a game. See if they come out with a little trickery, take some shots downfield maybe. The option is not going to get you where you want to go at this point in the game, Dan.
No, I'm honestly shocked, flabbergasted, whatever you want to call it.
What is flabbergasted?
I don't know. It means that you're really surprised, I think.
I think that's flabbergasted.
That might be what happens when you eat too much popcorn.
Yeah.
Anywho, I'm surprised that they haven't taken more shots because that quarterback, Elijah Owens, he's got an arm on him. Now, credit the defense for not giving him very much time, but let's look to that on our corners. Need to be aware they're going to take some shots. They got nothing to lose now.
Oh, it is a fumble.
Just like that, he looked to pass, didn't he, Chad?
It just fell right out of his hands as he was going for a strike down on the trip side to the, I guess it would be the far side, the Jacksonville side. Nothing doing. That'll bring up second down. And I think they are flabbergasted.
Is that what? That's the correct term.
Befuddled.
Befuddled? Wait. Befuffled or befuddled? Anywho,
Here we go.
the field. We haven't talked about the field all night, but it is kind of sloppy. You're starting to see this end looking a little muddy, so I got to think that ball was a little slick coming off the ground. That's what happened there. 2nd and 18, 8 minutes left to go in the third.
Jacksonville comes out with a 5-receiver set. He's got a man on the far side, pick up maybe 4 or 5 on the play. And it looks like they agree with our assessment that maybe we shouldn't run the option right now. Let's take some strikes downfield. Good defense.
Yes and no, Chad. I mean, they're taking some passing plays, but they're only short ones, right? 4 or 5 yards. So you got to think they're going to try to look for
Number 7
or number 11, Jarrett Belford. Somebody on a deep fly route at some point, but it's 3rd and 15. They need 15 yards here. 7:24 left to go in the quarter.
Here comes
Eyes are
Mahomet
showing blitz.
They do get through.
He does good.
Nah, he doesn't get it away, and it is number 11, Jarrett Belford bobbles it. Met right there by Jake Waldinger. He wouldn't have got anything anyway. 4th and 15 from their own 16-yard line. Time is stopped in the third.
Again, Bulldogs with that pressure, making it really hard on Owens to find a man. He did find a guy, but there just wasn't anything given because Waldinger on the good coverage and made the good tackle. Bring up 4th and 15. All around great defense for the Bulldogs. Dream Eagle. Morgan is deep for the Bulldogs. Number 6. One of the best names in football, by the way, Dream Eagle.
Wonder if his grandma's watching from Montana tonight.
I hope she is because this is a good one to watch. And Eagle will field it. He's going to fair catch that ball. And he'll bring it right in at the 50. Excuse me. I almost said 54.
Well, look, hold on. It starts at the 50, then it goes to the 45.
Let me do some math. Is there 4?
There's actually not a 54-yard line in football anymore. There used to be years ago.
Oh.
They took it away. You probably still at the pro level, but not at the high school level. 54-yard line is no longer allowed in state of Illinois in any case.
Well, anyway, I thought it was 54, but I guess it's the 40. I guess I'll call it the 46, won't they, Chad?
I'll
where
help
we'll
you out.
take over.
46-yard line. Bulldogs in their familiar trips package. Nothing fancy or tricky here. They run a lot of plays out of this package. Bomb drops back. He's got some pressure from the outside. Rips it down the field again. And it is.
He caught it!
He caught it! There's a flag on the play. He's going to walk it in.
Wow.
No signal, touchdown Bulldogs with a flag on the field.
What is the flag? Do you think that's defensive?
That could be offensive. I don't know.
I don't know either, but either way, what a play by Quentin Rogers to go up and get that ball. Let's see what they call here. It looks like it's going to go against the Bulldogs,
Yeah.
Chad.
Well, they were both tangled up, but here's the important thing. They know they have that man coverage out there, and they believe they can beat them. Second drive in a row, they've gone to it.
Burner sees a mismatch. He's taking advantage of it. We're going to try to run that back, Chad, just to see what happened for your sake and ours. Ryan's working on it. By the way, Bulldog TV, remember, we've got high school students that are doing this producing, and they are doing a great job.
I don't like that call, but it's the call in either case.
Yeah, either way. Bulldogs are going to have to work to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nolan on the carry. He's got some room. He picks up about 6, maybe 7. But 1st and 25. We got a long way to go, Chad. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the third.
I think if I'm Mahomet, maybe I take another couple of strikes, but I'm going to start to run this clock down a little bit. And they do that there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 20 from their own 36-yard line. Nolan sets to the left side of Baum. Baum drops back again. He's got pressure right up the middle. It's a middle screen, and they sniff it out. That's going to be, I think it's the linebacker.
A great play by
Number 43.
That's Jose Garcia. He's made a couple big plays, and he sniffed that screen out. Nailed Nolan for a short gain. He may have lost a couple. 2nd and 20.
Yeah, that'll
6
be
minutes.
Third
You're
and
right.
22
You're right.
From their own 34-yard line. Time keeps on rolling on us.
Again, Chad, you got that single coverage on cue. You might see something here.
There's no safety in this lineup, Dan. There's no safety.
He's looking for Dream.
And he takes a strike downfield, and it's a middle.
He's got
He's
him.
got him. First down for the Bulldogs on a slant where the safety should have been. We saw it. He saw it.
He saw it. Wyatt recognized it. Everybody recognized it. Dream got that big play for a Bulldog first down. Again, we talked about it. They're giving us single coverage. We're going to take advantage of it. As long as the O-line gives Wyatt time with our receivers.
Take that gamble
All
every
day.
chance you get.
All day. We got this. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
Snap, and the handoff goes to Nolan. Cuts it back inside. He picks up a couple on that out to the 28-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down. Late hit, and they get a
They
flag.
do get him. It's always the second guy. There was a lot of scrum going on, extracurricular. They always get the second guy. I think they got Jacksonville there. Little bit of pushing and shoving late.
A lot of frustration at this point.
Yeah. And I think they got him for a personal foul. We'll see. We'll find out. It is. So that'll tack on another 15 yards and bring us to a first down for the Bulldogs. And
Yeah.
Casillas
Who's
comes
coming out,
on.
Dan?
Yeah. We're going to go Diesel here, you think? Or
Well, you've got Mitchell Gallier's also come out. It's the strong backs in either. Good Lord.
either case. I'll help you there.
For the love of all things holy.
This is interesting. You got Mitchell and you got Casillas on the wings for the blocks. So we'll see what we got. Q and Dream wide. Wyatt will roll right. He's looking for Nolan. Mitchell's fighting for them yards. He gets, 5 or 6, doesn't
he got that ball out just in time. He had heavy pressure from the backside.
Why don't you call this one for a touchdown, please?
Yeah. This is where I'll fumble it since you set me up there.
Now just put it in the end zone.
Yeah, okay. Rodgers and Eagles set up. Rodgers goes in motion to the slot. Handoff goes to Nolan. He's got a block, cuts it back inside, and he'll get down about the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and goal. Wait a minute, is that going to be goal? Can't be goal yet.
There's still a yard marker out
Yeah.
there. That'll actually be a first down,
Should be a
Chad.
first down. Yeah, it is. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. 4:22 in the third. All Bulldogs, 36 to goose egg.
Here comes the diesel package. Goal line package is in. The big boys. Let's see if they can go to work here. 4 minutes left to go in the quarter.
Couldn't see who that went to. It's going to be down to about the 2-yard line.
That was Mitchell.
Gallagher.
Yeah, Mitchell got the handoff. He carried a couple yards. He's going to be short of the goal line. Should bring up 2nd and goal from the 1. We'll take our time here, Chad. Let's let that clock run, right?
Yeah.
28 seconds on the play clock, 3:42 on the game clock in the quarter. We might as well take our time.
Mitchell stays in. Nolan comes back in. Oh, it's a pitch to Nolan. He's going to walk it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Fancy like Applebee's, Dan.
Ooh, on a Friday night. No, Saturday night, excuse me. Nolan with a little pitch and give right up the middle over the outside corner, actually. Give credit to the blockers. Made room for him, for the Bulldogs for a touchdown. We're just kind of taking over his ball game now.
Yeah, well, this is we've taken it over from the first snap. I think it's safe to say it's been all Bulldogs. They have shut down everything that Jacksonville has tried. Walmer with the kick, and it's good.
Way to go, Walmer. Point after is good. And like I say, it's looking like a long ride home for Jacksonville. They just haven't had anything going tonight. All Bulldogs. Bulldogs defense has been great tonight, limiting Elijah Owens. We haven't talked about Cameron Mitchell a lot. He's been a threat all year for them. We've contained him very well. And others. 43-0 with 3:29 left to go in the third.
Well, I got a question for you, Dan.
I got answers.
What is the highest score we've had in the regular season this year?
You know what? I should know that
I was hoping you would.
off the top of my head.
You're going
but-
to cheat and look it up, aren't you?
Well, now that you asked me, I'm going to have answers for you. I told you I got answers. You just got to give me a second.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It's my favorite song. Who let the dogs out, Chad?
Dream
Dreamweaver let the dogs out. Cheerleaders doing some push-ups. They got a lot to do tonight. 43 points on the board. Blackout night, Saturday night, opening round, 9-0 Bulldogs looking for their 10th victory of the season. They're looking to go into that second round in the 5A playoffs, Chad. They'll play Triad if they can finish this, and they'll play it at home. To be determined on the time. Hensley will get with the Triad folks, and they'll determine when we'll play, but we'll play here at home next week if we can win this game. Walmer on the kick. It's a great kick.
Holy mother.
He smoked that one. He fumbled, but he gets it for the Crimson, but he's going to be tackled. Special teams been great all day long. That was Cameron Mitchell, that fielded that kickoff.
Mitchell
Special
on
teams
return.
done a great job tonight. All facets of the game have been real good for the Bulldogs. Well-rounded game. Other than a few penalties here and there we can work on.
What's the over and under that we see no penalties the remainder of the third quarter?
I'm saying I would take definitely the over. We're going to get a penalty.
We've got an injury for Jacksonville. That's number 11. Jarrett Belford slow to get up.
Hey, let's take a quick break. We haven't done that in a minute. Let's take a real quick break if we can fit it in. Can we do some commercials, Ryan, if we got time? We'll be right back.
When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
Pitch out. Oh, I can't even get the number out quick enough. That's going to be number 8, Cameron Mitchell. And who
Touching
else
in the backfield with a great stop.
would be on that play except number 53 for the Bulldogs?
Big Jack Gallier. The sophomore. Love Jack. He is tough on that interior line. He's been great all season for the Bulldogs.
That voice was appropriate because tomorrow's Halloween, Dan.
Oh, a little spooky. Spooky scary. Hey, Chad, you asked me our highest point total.
Yeah.
54 points,
Oh,
and I'll come right back to that.
Owens is going to be on the keeper. And he'll pick up 2 or 3 on that play. Number 1
Owens
for the
with the
Bulldogs
keeper.
on the.
Brought down by
The other
Golden
Gallier
and
boy.
Gallier.
Our senior Mitchell. 53 points, Chad, was against Peoria Richwoods for you trivia buffs.
Ball's at about the 21-yard line.
So,
It'll be
Chad, I don't know if they do in the playoffs. We'll
Third
find
and
out
11.
here, but 40 or more points, you get a running clock in the regular season.
Oh,
So we'll keep an eye on that. There's a minute left to go in the third. We'll keep an eye on that to see if that is an IHSA playoff rule as well. I'm not certain on that, but we'll find out. Clock is ticking, obviously, here with third 12 because we tackled him down.
Elijah Owens drops back for the pass. He rolls out. He's got plenty of time and whips it across the field to number 7, Dion
Owens'
Salter,
pass is
but he will not
incomplete.
bring it in. Here's something I've noticed, Dan. Number 11 went out on the
Salter,
previous play,
the
Jarrett
intended
Belford.
receiver.
When he lined up here in that single wide receiver set, he's holding his hand.
Yeah, I noticed that. He shook up from that play before. And it is a running clock, Chad.
Yeah.
On that incompletion, the clock is ticking, so we'll tick all the way down to the end of the third unless they can get this punt down. It looks like Jacksonville will line up to punt. They've got 13 seconds to do it. Dream Eagle to receive for the Bulldogs. And 5, 4. I think they're going to let this one go ahead and wind down. What do you think? Let's take a quick break. Let's pay some bills. We'll come right back here on Bulldog TV.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
We're back here, 4th and 12 from their own 21 to start the fourth quarter. They will punt it back at their 10-yard line. It is a high punt, not a far one. It'll bounce down at the 46-yard line, or as Dan likes to call it, the 54.
54. Was Brian Urlacher was 54, I think.
Yeah.
The Great Bear. Chad, I got some third quarter stats. We're getting better every week. By the time, if we can get to state, we'll be pretty good at this.
Yeah.
We just need a few more weeks. Third quarter stats. We got rushing, Mahomet-Seymour with 67 yards, passing 252 at the end of third. We got 319 total yards.
Wow.
But this is what I'm wanting to get to. How many total yards do you think Jacksonville has for?
Well, don't show me. I want to guess.
Yeah.
Total?
Total.
58.
5.
5 total yards?
Cinco.
Is that real?
I'm going to try to confirm that, but that's what I'm getting information here.
Well, you look for that as Bomb comes out. Got a new receiver down here. Number 7 sets up. Oh, that's Ethan Harrell. He's come in.
Like to see that. Ethan Harrell, the junior.
Ryken Kirby, the ball carrier for your Bulldogs.
Chad, I can confirm that what my eyes are saying is Jacksonville has a total of 5 yards. I would say that's a.
I'm sorry, Dan. That's not Bomb back there.
Yeah, let me pay attention here. It is fourth quarter. We got a running clock, 10 minutes, 30 seconds ago. We've got a lot of substitutions in offense. You're right. It looks like we've got Harrell on the near side. He's playing that receiver position. And you know who we got? I know who that was. Ryken Kirby on the handoff. Lucas Dyer coming in at QB.
Whoa.
Hands off to Dyken.
Lucas is a freshman. He led the freshman JV team this year for the Bulldogs.
Oh.
He's getting some playoff action.
Gotta like that.
Luke Dyer coming in at 89 on your program. The reason we couldn't find him right away, Chad, because he's not even listed.
Not on the varsity roster.
Right. But I know that that's Luke. Actually talked to him earlier today. And he's been getting some snaps.
A smart play on the coaching staff, because you gotta wonder in a horrible situation what would happen if Bomb for some reason couldn't come out.
Agree. I think it's smart. This game is, for all intents and purposes, it's over. Jacksonville is, like I said, they've got 5 yards so far on the whole game, and we've dominated this. Let's get some reps to our second unit. Let's see a little bit of the future with Dyer. I like it. So we're going to play a game we've played before, Chad. It's a fun one. Now, we had to turn the comments off earlier today because there was some goofing around. So just a fair warning, if we get some goobers that come on the comments, we're going to have to shut it down.
We're just going to have to kill it. Yeah.
We're not babysitting, Chad.
No, we're not. We're not paid. We didn't even pay for this job.
No, we
Let
didn't.
alone watching kids.
We ain't babysitting. So if you get silly on the comments, we're going to shut her down. But the game we like to play as Dyer takes the snap, and he'll look to pass. He's going to look deep over the middle. He's got a man, and it's a catch. And that's number 10 for the Bulldogs. That's Evan Anderson. He's a sophomore. Great play by the Bulldogs. But if you're out there watching Bulldog TV, Bulldog Nation, heck, if you're rooting for Jacksonville, who's the closest, who's the farthest? Go ahead and comment. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And we'll see who's the farthest, Chad, and who's the closest. The record, I think, farthest is Hawaii still.
Yeah. We're looking for someone to chime in from Hong Kong tonight
if you're out there.
Yeah, watching us.
You got to be way west for that. Love to see this second unit. We need to talk more about them as we await our closest and farthest. Dyer gives to Kirby, who finds some room. Kirby's got a good gain.
Golly, he was slammed down.
Yeah, great tackle by Jacksonville. But he got a first down,
First
Chad.
down for the Bulldogs.
Running clock, 8:50 left. That was Riken Kirby. Good run. Good blocks up front, too. Dyer's looking for a play call from Atkins on the sideline. Harrell's on the short side. It looks like in the slot it's Anderson. And here's a fun one. Adam Dyer, number 4, is out there. Wouldn't it be nice to see a little Dyer connection?
Dyer. It's like Cagney and Lacey.
Ooh.
A little 80s reference there
I
for you.
like it. The younger Dyer will take the snap, Chad. He's going to give to Kirby. He'll be met that time by a bunch of Crimson led by number 45 for the Crimson. I think they got some substitutions in as well. I don't see 45. I'm looking for it. I might have read his number wrong. I apologize for that. I didn't catch him.
Yeah.
Second 14. Go ahead, Chad.
Well, I don't have a comfort level with these new guys in here. Evan Anderson will set up in the slot. Dyer will remain at quarterback, probably for the remainder of the game, but I'm just guessing here.
Chad, we've got a good – I'll let you call this play, and I'll be right back with you.
Handoff goes to Riken Kirby around the left edge. He'll pick up, 6 or 7 on that play. What do we have here, Dan?
Mary Mang. She's watching. She's a Crimson fan from Jacksonville.
Yeah.
She's rooting for the Crimsons from San Jose del Cabo, Mexico.
Oh, that's in Baja California Sur.
Attaboy.
BCS.
Anyway, Mary, thanks for watching. We appreciate you watching.
That's our first international.
Hey,
I'll let you guys
hold
look
that
at
thought. Hold that thought, Chad, and call this play. Let's see if this second unit can't put it in.
Riken Kirby remains in the backfield. It is a handoff to him around the left side. He's got room, and he's going to walk it in for the touchdown.
Riken Kirby with his first varsity touchdown, I believe. And that'll put a little icing on the cake for the Bulldogs. 6:42 left. Clock's ticking.
Get the pitcher out and pour it on, Dan.
Pour some sugar on me.
No, that can't be right.
I don't think that's great. But I got a closest. To Coach Brian Bazier. He said he can see the lights shining on him. He's just next door here. Coach Brian Bazier, closest to right now. Thank you for watching, Beige. We have somebody from Buenos Aires, Argentina, but we're not sure if that's true or not. We're gonna have to validate that.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos
Argentina.
Aires. Clock's ticking, Chad. Point after is good by Walmer.
So is the scoreboard, Dan. That's going to rack it up to 50-0. An absolute shellacking by the Bulldogs against Jacksonville. And as it is in most of the games we call, we were dead wrong again.
100%. Normally
but I
we
feel
are.
good about it this year.
Yep, I love playoff football. Especially love tonight's action. It's been a great night for Bulldog football. A couple more shout-outs, Chad. Andy Harps watching from his driveway here in town. Andy, thanks for watching, buddy.
He's got to be cold.
He's a little cold. He's probably got a little fire going, maybe some hot chocolate.
Possible parka.
Maybe a little
Grandma's cough syrup, maybe.
Ooh, not a bad night for a little nightcap on this fine Saturday night.
Walmer's leg has got to be tired. Kickoffs, extra points,
He's
going to just keep going at it. And the wind is out of the sails.
I don't know about you, but I believe Kyle Walmer's going to have to ice his leg tonight, Chad.
Yeah.
He's going to have to ice up. He's been very active with that right foot.
Up go the helmets on crutches in support of the Buchan and Luke Johnson, who are not able to participate tonight, but their helmets do.
Yeah, let's talk about Tyler Buchan, our senior, got hurt, and Luke Johnson. He was our leading rusher. Still believe he is, Chad.
Still the leading rusher, that's right.
And he went down a few weeks ago, and unfortunately they're both dealing with some knee issues, but they'll come back stronger. That's a great kick by Walmer into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. Walmer, again, he's going to have to get some hot tub action on that leg. Get a massage, something. Where are you from, Bulldog Nation? Why don't you shout out Jacksonville? You guys want to shout someone out, do it. Now's your chance. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Chad, you got any good jokes?
I do. They're not appropriate for the air. I think I'll just
Fair enough. We can
leave them there.
You can share it with me on the way home, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, all around great effort by the Bulldogs tonight. Special teams.
Williams, the ball carrier.
On the handoff.
McBride is the ball carrier.
And he'll get a first down. A lot of names and numbers out there for the Bulldogs as well. Second unit's in, getting some playoff action. We'll try to highlight some of these players.
It's a first down.
First unit, I believe, or at least a hybrid of such, is in for Crimson. Excuse me, Elijah gives it up. Good play there by our Bulldogs. That was number 44 for the Bulldogs. Tyler Majors. Tyler's a up-and-coming sophomore, playing some good football in his action on the field. 2nd and 8, 4 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Clock's running. Give up the middle. He's going to find some room there. He'll get a first down.
McBride, the ball carrier, out here.
McBride again on the handoff for the Crimson.
Well, he got more than 5 yards now, Dan.
What is Crimson?
Crimson is a color.
Just a color.
It's a color of red approaching a maroon.
Okay.
Do you know what a maroon is? Question for the next break.
I don't. 1st and 10 here. They'll give it a little hitch pass out wide. Good coverage by the Bulldogs. Trying to pick that up. That looked like
That was Cameron Mitchell.
Cameron Mitchell.
Three.
Good coverage by the Bulldogs there. That was number 32. Young guy, Javon Irwin, getting some action. Sophomore for the Bulldogs. A maroon is a Champaign Central, isn't it?
Well,
Isn't that their mascot? I just thought it was a color like in your, when you're a kindergartner and you're like, you're hoping for the 64 or the 128 pack. I usually could only afford like the 32 pack.
Oh, in crayons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crimson was like in that 64,
Yeah, it's at
128.
the top row.
That's
When you
why I
open that
did.
box.
That's
Yeah.
why I didn't know. They even had the sharpeners on the back.
Oh.
I never could.
Well,
Those were the good ones.
Here's a question for you. As the plays keep going, 3:27 to go in the game, it's all but over. Where has this running back been all day? Because
No
he is
kidding.
just right up and down the field. Of course, we undoubtedly have some fresh faces in
Sure.
the Bulldogs.
But they're driving. 3 minutes. Clock's running. 4th quarter. There he is again, McBride.
Another first down for Jacksonville.
McBride
They're
again,
dead
ball
set on
carrier.
getting in that end zone.
Demas on the tackle.
Yeah, let's try to keep those zeros on.
Ball
64, Jake Weininger. First time we called his name tonight. Old Jake on the tackle.
Yeah.
He's a young guy, too.
another Jacksonville first
Jake
down.
is a sophomore, number 64 for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes 45. Now we just got to see if we can keep him out of the end zone, Chad.
Now Owens is going to keep it. He'll pick up 5 or 6 on the play.
See if our Bulldogs can stiffen up, keep him out of there.
The ball carrier.
Love to see the second team come in, but I'd also like to see a shutout. I'm just
Yeah, that'd be
being
nice.
a little selfish
Me
here.
too. Owens, the quarterback, by the way, number 2 for Crimson. We've talked about him a lot tonight. He's still in the ballgame. McBride again. Great play by number 40. It's coming.
Say it. 49er.
48 for the Bulldogs.
48er.
That's Nick Demos, a junior. 158. McBride again.
Oh, that's going to be
he's just carrying people.
Lamarion Williams, I think, is on the carry, number 42.
Oh. Good call.
Inside the 20-yard line.
24.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about Owens. He's a junior. He's going to be back. We're not going to see the end of him. We may not see him in the playoffs next year, Chad, but he's going to be in the playoffs next year somewhere.
Yeah. He's a tremendous athlete, even though the score doesn't demonstrate it here tonight.
Good run by
Williams keeps going, and he will get it in about the 1 yard line.
Just short. 1:15. Clock's running. Let's see if we can get a goal line stand here to finish this out. 50-0. Clock's ticking. 1:07. Chad, what are they at the 1?
At the 2 yard line, first and goal. You got a high snap, and it goes right up the gut for a touchdown. Jacksonville. They get on the board with 56 seconds to go. And their crowd shows mutual respect on the far side.
Yeah, they punch it in there. Kind of a late game touchdown. That'll make it 50-6 with 56 seconds left to go in this ball game. Let's talk about next week. I think it's safe to do that,
Chad.
We bring in Triad.
Oh, boy.
They're from down in Troy, Illinois.
Where's Troy, Illinois?
Well, if you're going to St. Louis,
yeah,
I've made that trip many times, so I know this. You're going down 55, right? And Troy is an exit on 55 right around, now don't quote me on this, but it's right down there by Edwardsville, Alton, that neck of the woods. They're down south there. Right
they got
off
to come up here next week.
They got to come up to our place, Frank Dutton.
That's a haul.
Frank Dutton Field.
Make
Make sure you
close the crowd, Dan.
Make sure you like, follow, share, tweet, Facebook, Snapface,
send someone a
Twiddle,
postcard.
Pigeons.
Yeah, people don't fly those as much as they used to. Mike Tyson still does.
He does. Mike Tyson is old school. He's a man, a myth, legend. Anyway, follow all of Bulldog TV's many ways to communicate.
How many collective minutes throughout this season, home games obviously, do you think we have just talked nonsense? Something not even germane to the game.
I don't know what germane means, but I would say at least you're talking game minutes or
just total.
Total minute?
Yeah.
15 hours.
Yeah, I would think that's pretty close. I was going to say 14 and a half, but
I can't do minutes 15 hours times 60. I couldn't do that. That's why I didn't say minutes.
Well, I can, but I'm not going to show off.
Well,
there's no sense in it. No one.
Let me get my calculator. Here's what I know.
Yeah.
56 seconds left to go.
56 to go. It's
Bulldogs are in the
50-8.
second round. Check out IHSA 5A bracket, guys, and you'll see our path ahead. But what we do know is we'll play Triad next week. It'll either be Friday or Saturday. Typically, you play on a Saturday. I think we'll likely play on Saturday. It'll just depend on what time, Chad. Hey, Bulldog fans on their feet. Clock's ticking, 42 seconds. I think it's time for what?
Put the dogs in the kennel,
Yes,
Daddy.
sir, baby. Put them in the kennel. Let's put them to bed, and let's give them some rest for next week.
You think people think that's disrespectful? Like we're going to put our players actually in a kennel? I would never dream of doing it. It's a figure of speech.
I've met most of these kids, and I would put them in a kennel at times.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little.
Sometimes they need to put in their place. You know what I mean?
Up.
Little rough days.
Oh,
what?
Pun intended?
Ooh, pun intended.
2 F's on that.
Hey.
Crowd is on their feet as Mahomet will set up and take this one to the victory lane, 50-8, as they go and live another day to see round 2 in the IHSA playoffs.
Hey, I want more cowbell.
Ooh, that's a Saturday Night Live reference.
Yes, sir. Big win for the Bulldogs here on Bulldog TV. 50-6. That's a wrap. We're going to stay here. We're going to stop talking, though. We're going to let you enjoy the post-game sounds for Dan Waldinger. Not for Dan Waldinger, for Chad Collins. I'm Dan Waldinger. We're going home. We're going to bed. Let's see you next week on Bulldog TV. Stay tuned.
Dan Rock back to the press box.
Good luck to you guys, man.
Dan Rock to the press box, please. Dan Rock.
Oh, baby, 10-yard line. He will
Okay.
take it to. They're not going to give it to him yet, are they?
Yes,
And
sir.
it's a 2-point conversion for the Bulldogs, and the crowd has gone mad. Bomb drops back. He's looking left. He throws it that way, and he's got a man
sir.
right down at the. All right. There's a snap. Plenty of time. Drops it across the middle. and touchdown Bulldogs!
Yes.
Sorry, I'm butchering that name. It's a run, and he is met in the backfield and dropped for a loss of about 5 or. There's motion on the wheel route. He's going to keep it for the first time tonight. He's wrapped up at about the 13-yard line. That fumble, Wyatt picks it up. He scrambles. He's got a man. Oh! There's a penalty, but it is. And he's got someone across the middle.
baby.
There's another flag, but he's got green field
He
in
gone.
front of him.
He gone.
It'll
He
be
gone.
a touchdown from the outside. Zips it way out. He's got a man there.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't
baby.
pull it in. The defender. Who is that? No, and he's going to throw it downfield,
got
and
it,
it's a
man.
receiver. He's got it.
It's Q.
Inside. There's that inside bubble screen. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got a guy.
There he goes. Q.
Q keeps going. It's a fumble on the.
Now you're-
Jumps it right in. There's no signal yet. There it is.
Touchdown!
Touchdown. Lay it down at the 4-yard line. That'll be a penalty. What's it going to be? Inside bubble screen. The other side is going to bring it outside.
Great move.
That'll bring up crowd noises. Bomb goes out. He's got someone deep.
He's got Q.
Q is going
Yes,
to
sir!
bring it
Hey,
in for the
make a
touchdown.
play.
Bulldogs.
That's our senior. He's our workhorse. Nolan Nierenhausen evades 2 tackles. Bring it right up the middle where he breaks the tackle, but Petro's on it, and Golden finishes.
Oh, good. Just rips it down
Great.
the field, and he's got a receiver.
There he goes.
20, 15. Oh, he's going to be
still
counted
going.
up. He still goes down.
With Mateo Casillas leading the blocks. They will give to Q, though, and Q puts it in.
Bomb drops back. He's got some pressure from the outside. Rips it down the field again, and it is.
He caught it!
He caught it. There's a flag on the play, and he takes a strike downfield into the middle. He's got him. First down for the Bulldogs on us. Oh, it's a pitch to Nolan. He's going to walk it in for the touchdown. touchdown. Pitch out. Oh. Can't even get the number out quick.
He'll look pass. He's going to look deep in the middle. He's got it, man. And it's a catch. Excuse me. Kirby, he finds some room. Kirby's got a good game.
Golly. Slurry to the back. There's a handoff to him around the left side. He's got room, and he's going to walk it in for the touchdown. He's going to rip it. He's got a man there baby. 10-yard line. He will.
Okay.
Take it to. They're not going to give it to him again, are they?
Yes,
and
sir.
it's a 2-point conversion for the Bulldogs, and the crowd has gone mad. Bomb drops back. He's looking left.